Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. What is a life of adventure? Some people seem to be forever caught up in a maelstrom of events, while others go along doing humdrum tasks. Of course, what one person calls exciting is to another just an everyday occurrence. And some people seem content with what Thoreau called lives of quiet desperation. But there is a difference. Certain individuals create their own excitement. Perhaps we never find adventure unless we go looking for it. But when we do find it, the results may be quite unexpected.
Are you sure, miss, that you want to get off at Foothill Junction?
Of course. Are we almost there?
We'll be in about 5 minutes. But it beats me why anyone should want to get off at the end of nowhere.
The train does stop there, doesn't it?
Well, sometimes, when there's a reason.
You mean it's not a regular stop on this line?
That's right. It's not a town, you know. Just a crossroad.
No stores? No post office?
Nothing but the station.
Well, I may be living there for quite a while.
But nobody lives in Foothill Junction.
My uncle does.
Your uncle?
Yes, Uncle Caleb, the station master.
You're staying with him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's hard to believe.
Our mystery drama, Stairway to Oblivion, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elizabeth Pennell and stars Anne Shepard. It is true that Julia had spent most of her life in the city, and at age 35, she gave every appearance of being a sophisticated woman quite able to take care of herself. Yet to an outsider, it might seem odd that she was stepping off a train at what looked like an abandoned station. But Julia had her reasons. For the past 3 years, she had cared for her ailing father. Now he was dead, and before taking up a new life, she wanted to satisfy a long-time curiosity to visit her one remaining relative, an uncle she has never met, but with whom she has corresponded.
I always wondered why my father was reluctant to talk about his older brother. He never bothered to listen when I tried to read him excerpts from Uncle Caleb's letters. The past few weeks had been difficult, disposing of family possessions and selling a big house. I was tired. I needed a respite. The idea of spending a quiet time on a remote mountaintop was very appealing.
Well, we're here, miss. Hey, I'll help you with your bags.
Thank you.
I don't see Caleb. Must be inside the station house.
What a dilapidated building.
Yeah, should be torn down. All we need here is the switch box. You wait. I'll see if I can find the old man. Caleb? Caleb?
Yeah. Why is the train stopping? You're 2 minutes late.
Caleb, we have a very special passenger.
What's that? A passenger?
Yeah. Lady says she's your niece.
Julia? But not today. It's next week she's coming. Next week.
She's waiting for you right now here on the platform.
Dear me. Julia? Julia, my dear, forgive me, but I thought it was next week you were coming.
Hello, Uncle Caleb. Well, you said in your letter...
Are you sure you'll be all right, miss?
Of course she's all right. Give me those bags and get going. Train's 5 minutes late.
Oh, Uncle Caleb, it's good to meet you at last. I'm sorry if there's some mistake about the date of my arrival.
It's all my fault. Months and days have a way of all blending together up where I live.
Afraid I've brought quite a bit of luggage. My clothes and some books for you are in that big one. Do we have far to go?
Yeah, straight up those stairs.
Oh, that stairway looks as though it goes on forever.
Just about. I told you I lived on top of the world. This bag of yours is mighty heavy.
Wait, perhaps if we carried it together.
Well, I'm afraid we can't manage everything at once. I just locked the big bag up in the station house.
But, Uncle Caleb, all my clothes are in there.
Now, don't worry about that. We'll get them tomorrow. You take the little bag and start up the stairs very slowly. I'll catch up with you.
68, 9, 70.
And plenty more to go.
You climb these stairs every day?
Yeah, you get used to them. Here's the one resting place.
I see a path leading off there. Where's that go?
Just off in the woods. Now, take a look at the view.
Oh, it's breathtaking. Or maybe it's just the climb that's taking my breath away.
Yeah, we'll be there in a moment now. Just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
See? That's my house. It sort of comes at you all of a sudden. Oh, careful.
Oh.
Should have warned you about that stone.
Looks like a marker.
Yeah, that it is. Read what it says.
O-B-L. Oblivion.
Yeah, that's the name of my hideaway. Very appropriate, don't you think?
I guess so. It's rather frightening. Why, Uncle Caleb, it's fantastic.
I thought you'd like it.
The books. And a laboratory, too. What are you doing with those bottles and things?
Oh, I like to potter with my pots and potions. Bugs and toads in those jars, but, oh, dear me, I know you'd like to freshen up, and I haven't even got the towels ready.
Don't you worry about anything, Uncle Caleb. I'm pretty good at foraging for myself. Whatever there is to do, please let me help you.
The bedrooms are down that way, and, oh, excuse me, I just remembered. I left poor Crepe Hanger shut up in the basement.
I knew about Crepe Hanger. I was eager to see the rest of the house. A long hallway opened off the living room with uneven floorboards and many doors, all of them closed. I moved cautiously, and then, at the very end of the hall, one door was ajar. I went in, expecting the worst. But my sagging spirit soared. It was a bright, cheerful room with a window and a view. I knew it wasn't Uncle Caleb's bedroom, even though a pair of well-worn jeans hung over the back of a chair. But my uncle was calling me, and I hurried to tell him I'd found my room.
Well, here she is. Crepe Hanger, this is Julia.
What a beautiful, beautiful cat.
You see, she knows you're a member of the family. And now, my dear, I must show you to your room.
Oh, I've already found it.
You found Julia's room?
The one at the very end. The door was open and I went in.
No, my dear, that room is not for you.
Oh, but it looks so comfortable, and it has such a nice view.
You haven't seen your Aunt Julia's room. That's the only place for the woman of the house.
Well, Aunt Julia never lived in this house.
Oh, no, my dear. Your Aunt Julia's been dead for 20 years. But she would have liked her room. And so will you. Through this door here.
It looks like my grandmother's bedroom when I was a child.
And some of the same furniture. I've been saving it for you. You wanted a view? Now look out here.
You never wrote me about your garden.
Well, it said its best just before sundown. And now, at last, I bid you truly welcome. As you can see, you have come home.
I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. The dresser reminded me of my mother's. And feeling like a child, I stealthily opened the top drawer and... Oh, Uncle Caleb!
What's the matter? Julia, what is it?
I opened this drawer. There's a whole nest of baby mice.
Well, yes, of course. And we mustn't disturb them.
Disturb them? I don't like mice.
Now, Julia, the mice are happy here. It's the perfect place for a nest. Crepe Hanger can't get them. and they'll never bother you. It's always a great comfort to have living creatures in the house.
Uncle Caleb took me into the rear of the garden. Dark trees rose in the background, but there was a wide, cleared space laid out in plots and pathways, and there was a marvelous fragrance in the air.
And I hope you'll spend a great deal of time out here.
It's an herb garden. Oh, it's charming. Let's see, that's thyme, and this is sage.
Oh, I'm a classicist. Now, there's rosemary and rue, and this is comfrey. It's very good for healing cuts and bruises.
What an array.
And here's what I call my poison plot.
Well, it doesn't look very sinister. Lily of the valley, larkspur, jack in the pulpit, iris, and buttercups.
Deadly poison. Every one.
Oh, Uncle, you're joking. I noticed these from the window, but I'm relieved to see that they're not gravestones, just natural outcroppings of rock. Forgive me, but from a distance, there's something about the way your garden's laid out made it look like a cemetery.
Oh, I planned it that way.
Oh, Uncle Caleb, you're a ghoul.
Now, don't laugh. This is a proper graveyard, all right. And someday, my Julia and I will be laid to rest here, side by side.
His words were strange. And after I went to bed, I tossed and turned for hours, ridden with horrible nightmares. I woke late, dressed, and headed down the hallway. Good morning, Crepe-Anger. Where's my uncle? I went into the surprisingly modern kitchen, efficient like a hospital, except that the many shelves were filled with herbs and spices. The makings for a substantial breakfast were on the table, and there was a note from Uncle Caleb which said, I'll be back at 11:30. You know your way to the garden, but please do not, in big capital letters, open any other doors. I'll explain later. Well, he needn't worry. I was not about to pry. But I did want to get outside, and my clothes seemed all wrong for country wear. Then I remembered the jeans in the front room. If that door was still open, I wouldn't be breaking any rules. It was, just as it'd been the day before, and I snatched up the jeans from the back of that chair. Just my size if I rolled up the bottoms. I didn't stop to wonder who they might belong to, for now they were mine. When Uncle Caleb came back, I was happily kneeling in the garden trying to identify the herbs.
Julia? Julia?
I'm out in the garden.
Well, I'm glad to see. Julia?
Yes, Uncle Caleb.
Where did you get those
Those what?
that disgraceful pair of pants?
Oh, I saw them yesterday in that back room there.
I'll take them off at once.
Well, I will if you've brought my suitcase. I have a couple of pairs of slacks.
Sorry, my dear, but I could not bring your suitcase. Freight train left a box of provisions, and I had too much to carry.
But I have no other clothes to wear.
And we'll take care of that. Come with me to your room. Over there, in the trunk, Julia. Open it.
But these are Aunt Julia's clothes. I can't wear anything like this.
And look down further. You'll find something.
Oh, what an elegant cashmere sweater. And these skirts, just the kind they're wearing today. Yes, there were plenty of things in that trunk I could wear. Even a denim wraparound for gardening. Then, at the very bottom, I came upon a long sequined evening gown, and pinned to it was a note which read, "This is the dress I want to be buried in."
What has our Julia gotten herself into? Even her clothes are no longer her own. The aura around Caleb and his house grows ever more ominous, as you will discover when I return shortly with Act 2. As the days slipped by, Oblivion cast a strange spell of lethargy over Julia. For a time, she offered to help her uncle carry her suitcase up the stairs, and then forgot all about it. She even lost all curiosity about what was behind those closed doors. Caleb, too, seemed far more relaxed. They spent many happy hours together in the garden, and Julia became engrossed in the study of herbs. She had grown fond of her Uncle Caleb. But this false sense of peace was abruptly shattered early one afternoon when Julia was alone in the garden.
Hello? Hello in there.
Oh, John, of course he's not here. It's Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. Let's go around back and see what the old buzz has been up to in his garden.
John, look. Somebody's there.
It's a woman.
Don't frighten her.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh.
I'm sorry. We came by to say hello to Caleb.
People.
Yes, we're people, but you're looking at us as though we were ghosts.
But, how...
Oh, well, we're just the summer folks from down the hill.
Uncle Caleb never mentioned...
Caleb, he's your uncle? Well, he never mentioned you either.
I'm here on a visit, but I thought this was the only house around for miles and miles.
It is, except for our cabin.
I haven't seen any cabin.
Halfway down the stairs.
Oh, yes, I saw a path.
Well, you follow that way into the woods, and there we are. For 3 months of the year, anyway.
Only this year, Caleb's in for a surprise. We told him we weren't coming.
I see Caleb has put you to work in what Emily and I call his cemetery.
Oh, I thought that at first. I guess it's because of those two rocks that look so much like tombstones.
I have an idea they are tombstones.
Let's go inside, shall we, until Uncle Caleb comes home. I don't think we should be snooping around this way.
Now, aren't you afraid to stay in this spooky house? That skeleton would be enough to turn me off.
Don't tell me there's a skeleton in one of the closets.
Oh, not in a closet. He rolls it around on a coat rack kind of thing.
It must be one of the surprises behind this closed door. How do you know so much about this house?
When we first came here, Caleb showed us all over the place.
I think he was trying to frighten us. But we don't scare very easily.
Old man never talks about himself. But he's a good neighbor.
Except when he has visitors. Then he doesn't want anyone else around.
Why? I don't understand.
Well, neither do we. I've been meaning to ask Caleb if I could paint that marvelous view from his guest room. But, of course, now you're staying there.
Oh, I'm not in that room.
Oh, where are you staying?
Up the hall on the other side, looking into the garden.
Oh, well, then maybe Caleb will let me paint in the guest room this year.
I'm sure he will. But you keep calling it the guest room. My uncle never wrote about any visitors. Were there many?
Since we've been coming up, there were just that older man.
And the boy.
When was this?
Oh, the man was here about 4 or 5 years ago. Isn't that right, Emily?
I'd say so. And then he was gone, and we saw the boy 2 years ago.
And nobody here last summer.
Wonder who they were.
I thought maybe the boy was your brother or nephew. He called him Uncle Caleb, too.
But that's very puzzling.
Say, I'd like to go down the hall and look at that view again. The light should be just right.
Oh, I don't want Uncle Caleb to come back and think that we're...
But he won't be back until after 3 o'clock. And we can hear the train when it goes by.
This must be Wednesday.
Oh, so you've forgotten what day it is, too.
They just all blend together. Uncle Caleb has a built-in time clock, even though he doesn't remember dates. He's down at that station every morning when the freight train comes through. And then one day a week, he waits for the passenger train.
Come along, then. Let's take a look at that view. Look at those peaks. I know just the purple I'm going to use.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how great it is.
This room, a man and a boy. I found a pair of jeans in here.
Well, now, you may be forbidden to open closed doors, but I'm the nosy type. Can't resist closets. Let's see what's in here.
Oh, look. It's filled with clothes.
Men's work suits. And this old jacket. But it's not Uncle Caleb's size.
No one but a teenager could wear these.
Well, I'll be damned.
There goes the train.
Yeah.
Uncle Caleb will be back soon.
Well, it'll take him a while to climb the stairs. How do you feel about opening dresser drawers?
Oh, no. I'm afraid to after what I found in the drawer in my room.
Okay, it's my turn. Here goes.
Men's work gloves, socks. Here's a jackknife.
Wait a minute. Here's something interesting. The wallet. And it's empty. Except for this sort of ID card. Let's see. Name, James J. Flanders. Address has been crossed out. Date of birth, it's almost illegible. It looks like 1900.
Well, that has to be old Jim. Isn't that what he said his name was?
And if he were alive today, his age would be...
What makes you think he's dead?
Well, because this is his wallet. And in there, all his clothes.
But the boys' clothes are there, too. Why didn't he take them with him?
Look, we have to get out of here. Your uncle will be coming home, and I'm sure he'll be angry to find us talking to you.
We were in the living room, and they were about to leave. John had already opened the front door, and then we heard...
Julia!
We hurried to the top of the stairs to find Uncle Caleb doubled over, ashen-faced, and struggling to breathe.
It's been a bad day. Trouble on the tracks.
Caleb, it's John and Emily. What can we do?
Just help me into the house. I'll be all right in a minute.
John and I supported my uncle, walking him slowly to the house. When I suggested going straight to his bedroom, he protested so vehemently, we eased him into a chair near the fireplace.
Well, young fella, what are you doing here?
We're back at the cabin for the summer.
What happened to your trip to Europe?
I had to give it up.
But you didn't come in on the 3 o'clock.
No. We got here yesterday.
Not on the freight train, you didn't?
No, we backpacked.
From where?
We left the car at Bearsville.
I see.
Uncle Caleb's head drooped forward, and he was seized with a violent coughing. I'd already loosened his collar, and now I tried to rub his chest. Uncle Caleb, you must have some digitalis. Where is it?
Foxglove. In that jar on my big table. Lily of the Valley. Put it in some water. And John and Emily, you can help me to my room. I must lie down.
I put water on the stove and found the bottle labeled Lily of the Valley Root. With shaking hands, I measured a very small portion into a cup of hot water and took it down the hall to my uncle's bedroom.
It's all right, my dear. I wanted to spare you for a little while, but you'd see it sooner or later.
I couldn't believe I was seeing it then. The walls and floor were black, and so was the big bed with a prow like a Viking ship. My uncle looked like a ghost propped up against those white pillows. And thank heaven, John had warned me, because there on one side of the bed was that coat rack thing from which dangled a full-size skeleton.
Don't be frightened, my dear. You'll soon get used to everything around here.
Uncle Caleb needs a doctor. How do I get one?
No way, not up here.
But there's a telephone down at the station.
Yes, but no passenger train until next week.
You have to tell the train company that Uncle Caleb won't be able to...
Oh, you'd be surprised. He's a sturdy old man, and he's had these attacks before. I'll flag down the freight train tomorrow.
But Julia shouldn't be left alone with him. I think we should stay here.
You're darn right we're going to stay.
Well, I'm not helpless. Really, I'm not. I've taken care of my father for the last 3 years.
Frankly, I'm worried, Julia. Now, what if your uncle is He is only pretending to be sick.
How can you say that? You saw for yourself.
I've seen other things, too. Like what's down in the basement.
Look, you've both said that. What is down in the basement?
There are 2 carved gravestones.
That doesn't surprise me.
But one has the name Caleb, and the other name is Julia.
Doesn't that tell you something?
Yes. Uncle Caleb told me that one day he would rest peacefully in the garden behind this house next to his Julia.
But that's you.
Oh. Now I see what's troubling you. He meant his wife. My Aunt Julia. I'm beginning to think her remains may already be in the garden.
I wonder.
Julia! Where's my Julia?
I hurried to Uncle Caleb's room. Feeling better?
Yes. Yes, my dear. Do you remember that time when you were feeling so very ill, and I asked what you'd like for supper?
Oh, that must have been Aunt Julia.
Then you looked at me so sweetly, just the way you're looking now. And I said, I'd do anything in the world for you, Julia. Anything to help you.
And I'm sure you did.
Always tried to help people like Jamie and Robin.
Oh, John. John, let's go back in the house.
All right. I'll leave the shovel here. But that's all the proof I need.
It's horrible. But what are we going to tell Julia?
John, all that dirt. Where've you been?
Sit down, Julia. There's something we've got to talk about.
No, don't tell her, John. Arnie, you have to get away from this evil place.
Oh, stop it, both of you. My uncle may be eccentric, but he's a kind, gentle old man.
Yeah, I used to believe that, but no more.
We're letting our imaginations run away with us.
But, Julia, I have the proof.
Proof of what?
I remembered that 4 years ago, there was only one stone in the backyard. Then, last year, the smaller one had been added.
Go on.
So I took a shovel and went out just now.
Oh, you had
Now,
right.
I didn't dig down very far. Just far enough to establish that 2 wooden coffins are buried out there. One of them is about 6 feet long, big enough for a man, and the other is smaller. Just about the right size to hold a boy.
Now, what do you think of the kindly Uncle Caleb? It's true that Julia was ready for adventure, but she has no intention of taking her dead aunt's place. Eccentricity is one thing, but the way things are shaping up, Caleb could be a scheming old man. Or else something has snapped in his brain, and he has lost all sense of reality. In either case, Julia appears to be in a dangerous predicament. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Julia has been confronted with some highly incriminating evidence against her uncle. If there really are 2 bodies buried in his garden, shouldn't the police be summoned? John, who made the discovery, is all for placing a telephone call at the railroad station to give a report on what he has found. But Julia is surprised at her own reaction. She feels protective toward her uncle. And although one might think she'd be grateful to have friendly neighbors, she finds herself resenting their interference.
Don't you see, Julia? It's our duty to turn your uncle in.
You don't know what you're talking about.
After what I've uncovered?
You have found nothing.
You call 2 coffins nothing?
None of us knows what's in those coffins.
Well, I can certainly find out in a hurry.
I forbid you to destroy my Uncle Caleb's garden.
Julia, you're beginning to sound as batty as... Oh, I'm sorry. I realize you've been through a lot, and you're not thinking straight.
I know my uncle better than you do. I'm thinking that the smaller coffin may contain the remains of my Aunt Julia.
And the other one?
Well, it's just like Uncle Caleb to be saving that one for himself.
Well, there's another way to find out.
You're right. Let's just ask Uncle Caleb.
But if he's really sick...
I mean when he gets stronger. In the meantime, I suggest we have some supper, and then you can go home. There's really no reason for you to spend the night.
We're staying.
John, I want to thank you and Emily for what you've done to help me and Julia.
I was lucky we were here.
Very lucky, because I have another favor to ask. My niece won't let me out of bed. The 11 o'clock freight will be going straight through. But if they should slow down, and I don't want them to think no one's minding the store.
Oh, I plan to be there when the train comes through.
But they won't be stopping today.
I'm going to flag them down.
No need to do that.
Emily and I need groceries. I want to place an order.
Freight company won't like it. Plenty of groceries here. I'll place a big order later on.
I'd rather do it myself, the way I used to.
Times have changed. But if the train does stop, tell them I'll be back on the job tomorrow.
I'll be off.
Oh, I'll go halfway down the stairs with you. I want to check up on the cabin.
It's good to have you here to look after us, girl.
I like being called that, Uncle Caleb.
Why, what did I call you?
A girl.
Well, of course. And that's what you'll always be. It's why I don't like to burden you with my problems.
If there's anything you want to tell me, Uncle Caleb, you know I'll always listen.
But it's just that if anything should happen to me, I want you to make certain that my Julia and I lie side by side, just as we always do.
You mean in the garden?
Yes. Yes, I've left instructions in my will, but I'll feel so much better knowing a member of the family will take care of things personally.
Well, of course, Uncle Caleb. You can count on me. But you know, you hadn't told me that Aunt Julia is already buried in the garden.
Oh, she isn't, Julia. Not by herself. We'll go together.
But where is she?
She's there, in that handsome urn, on my bedside table.
Mercifully, it was several hours before John and Emily returned. I calmed down and decided it was not yet time to give them this latest bit of information. John would be all too eager to rip the covers off those coffins, and there was no need to hurry. The dead could wait.
Hi, Julia. How's your uncle?
Resting comfortably, thank you. Well, where'd you get that gaudy thing?
Down at the cabin. It's an extra calendar. I thought you'd better start keeping track of the days. I've circled today's date.
Well, thanks very much.
And here's a bag of oranges. The brakeman threw them off to me.
Then you did stop the train.
You bet I did. Had a talk with the engineer. He says there's no reason to have a station at Foothill Junction. And before long, any switching will be done by automation.
That means Uncle Caleb will be out of a job.
Well, okay, Julia. I didn't make any telephone calls. Kept my part of the bargain. What about yours?
Please. Give me just a few days more alone with my uncle. I'm sure there's an explanation. I put off asking Uncle Caleb any questions until one morning I found him in the guest room admiring the view. He sat in a rocker stroking crepe hanger curled up in his lap. Uncle Caleb. You know a man named Flanders?
Flanders? No, can't say I know anyone by that name.
Try to remember. James J. Flanders.
Why, you don't mean Jamie, do you?
I don't know. Who's Jamie?
Oh, poor Jamie. He's dead. Very nice man.
He stayed in this room, didn't he?
And Jamie loved this room. But how did you know he was here?
We found a wallet in that dresser with his name on it.
We? Now, who do you mean by we?
But I should say John found the wallet. But they knew about Mr. Flanders. I didn't.
Just what did they know about him?
Only that he was staying with you one summer. How did you meet him?
Meet Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
They rolled him off the freight one winter morning about 5 years ago. Poor, derelict man. Thin as one of the rails he was riding.
And you brought him home?
True gentleman, if there ever was one. But the sickness had gone too far. Jamie didn't have long to live.
You took care of him?
Oh, I gave him food and clothes. His strength came back, and we thought he was going to be well. But it came too late. He loved it here, and he wanted to stay.
I see. So you buried him in the garden?
Well, it's where he wanted to be.
Uncle Caleb, there are 2 unmarked gravestones in your garden.
Oh, so you know about Robin, too?
I know nothing about Robin.
Dear Robin. I found him in the woods, nearly starved to death, and it was October.
A boy? Way up here? Where did he come from?
From Bearsville.
No. You don't mean that he escaped from that mental institution?
That was no place for a bright boy like Robin.
Oh, Uncle Caleb, you can't just take in a boy who's a runaway.
And why not? He needed a home.
But didn't they look for him?
Oh, yes, but I hid him in the basement.
I don't know what to say. How long did this boy live with you?
Nearly a year. I tried so hard to help him, but, well, he must have been sickly from the time he was born. It was too late to save a small soul who'd been abandoned when he was a baby.
Uncle Caleb, when you say you helped him, do you mean that
I mean I gave him love and the only home he'd ever known. That's why Robin must never be taken away.
I realized if it were not for John and Emily, I too might sink completely under the spell of this place called Oblivion. Reluctantly, I went halfway down the stairs for the first time since I had climbed to the top, and followed the pathway to the artist's cabin.
You believe everything he told you, don't you, Julia?
I've no reason to doubt anything he said.
I think it's the perversion of a demented mind.
John, don't say that. There's no harm in trying to help people. My uncle did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. He may have murdered 2 people, possibly more.
My uncle could never commit a crime.
It's a criminal offense to harbor fugitives, and no sane person buries bodies in the backyard.
Now, what are we going to do?
You're not going to do anything. I'm taking a trip to Bearsville.
You mean you're turning your uncle in?
No. I'm going to tell them about that poor boy. And if he had no family, I'm sure that...
What about the man named Flanders?
Well, I'll get legal advice.
Oh, you better let me handle it.
Take it easy, John. This is Julia's problem.
All right. But if she doesn't come back with some straight answers, I'm going to the authorities and tell them exactly what I think.
It was a week to the day since Uncle Caleb's heart attack. He'd been doing a little work in the garden and showing signs of restlessness. Emily had come over, I suspect just to check up on us. It was nearly 11 o'clock in the morning.
Julia, what day is today?
Well, let's see.
Where's the calendar I brought you?
Hurry, I have to know.
The day you circled Emily was Saturday, so it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
I should have known. I have to get down to the station.
Don't worry, Caleb. John's there.
You don't understand. I have to go. I have to do it.
Do what?
The switch. I have to throw the switch before the train passes the station. My jacket. Where's my jacket?
Just a minute, Uncle Caleb. You're not going anywhere.
It should have been fixed long ago. I told them the last time.
I'll go down the stairs with a message.
No one else knows what's wrong. I'm the only one.
You're not well enough. Not down that long flight of stairs.
Last week, trouble with the switch. It jammed, and I threw the emergency for the passenger train.
But the passenger train doesn't get here till 3. That should be plenty of time.
No, the way it's set now, the freight will go through on the passenger tracks, and about 20 miles from here, there'll be a head-on collision.
But there must be some way that you can...
The freight doesn't slow down on Wednesdays. I am the only one knows about that switch. I must hurry.
We're right with you.
Let go of me. I can't be late. Broken switch. Let go of my arm. I must move faster. Faster. No one must be hurt. No one will be when I do what I have to do.
He made it. Caleb, stop the train.
I know. He said he had to do it.
John, everything's all right now, isn't it?
Go on back up the hill, both of you. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, then we don't need to give you the message?
What message?
About the switch, the broken switch.
Switch. So that's why he did it.
That's exactly why.
He should have told me last week.
Where is Caleb?
I suppose there was no other way. No other way to stop that freight train. Caleb threw himself across the track.
Uncle Caleb's death, like his wife's, was dedicated to helping people. Perhaps on the evidence you believe that, or if you have a different kind of imagination, you may believe there was a darker side to his nature. That's up to you. As for Julia, I'll tell you about her in just a moment. Caleb left everything he possessed to Julia. And she, too, had fallen in love with that mountaintop. She reported the deaths of Jamie and Robin, but since no one claimed them, they rested in peace beside Caleb and Aunt Julia in the garden, where they all wanted to be, in Oblivion. Our cast included Ann Shepard, Guy Sorrell, Mary Jane Higby, and Nat Polan. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Come a little closer. Closer. That's better. Now you're on the edge of your seat. And we mean to keep you there for the next 52 minutes with a story of terror and suspense. Doing one's civic duty is one thing. But turning in the hardened boss of a notorious crime ring takes either guts or just plain ignorance. We're not too sure which it was with Amy Hastings, but she did her duty. She put the finger on Archer Hamlin, the top drug dealer whose arrest and conviction all but put a stop to the flow of drug traffic in and out of New York City. Such an admirable act deserves a reward, which Amy received. $1,000 from a city newspaper. And that's not all.
Hello?
Amy Hastings, please.
This is Miss Hastings.
Are you enjoying the money, Miss Hastings?
What do you mean?
The money you got for turning in Archer Hamlin and giving testimony against him at the trial.
Who is this?
A friend? With a little advice?
Yes?
Better spend that money fast, Miss Hastings. You may not live long enough to enjoy it.
Our mystery drama, Having a Horrible Time, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Lynn Loring and Francis Sternhagen. How about a little vacation? Some fun and fresh air. Let's go along with Amy Hastings and Lois Wilson on their way to a swinging singles week at the Tomahawk Tree Lodge, snuggled deep in Pennsylvania's Pocono Mountains. Swimming, horseback riding, tennis, golf, the works, including murder. But let's not dwell on morbid things. We're off for a vacation at the Tomahawk Tree Lodge, and it's just up the road.
I just wish we were going to arrive in daylight, Lois. We won't be able to see anything at night.
Don't worry, Amy. We'll have plenty of time to see every nook and cranny of the place. Besides, all the fun begins at night. That's when the wolves come out.
I hope you don't mean the four-legged kind. Anyhow, it sure is good to get away from the city and all those awful phone calls.
Anytime a person gets their name in the paper, they're plagued with crank calls. Forget it. We're off for a good time.
Oh, I won't spoil your fun, Lois. I promise.
Now, don't think about my fun. I can take care of myself. This is really your vacation. I still feel you shouldn't be paying for everything.
But why shouldn't I? What better way could I spend that reward money?
It took a lot of courage to do what you did.
No, not courage, really. I mean, I just recognized that man from the pictures in the paper and told the police.
Still, you deserved every penny of the reward.
You know, I wonder how he feels now.
Who? Archer Hamlin?
Yes.
As bad as could be expected, I hope. He was the worst thing that ever happened to New York City.
I do feel kind of sorry for him, though.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I would, because I was responsible for them catching him.
Now, baby, get Archer Hamlin off your mind. He's right where he belongs, behind bars, and it's silly to brood about him.
You're right. I'm not going to even think about it. I'm going to enjoy myself.
That's the spirit.
I know the girls at the office think I'm some kind of a prude.
Oh, well, there's some bunch. In the 2 months I've been there, I haven't seen one who has any brains, except you. Well, it's nice to have you for a friend. I don't make close friends easily.
We just sort of hit it off, you might say. I keep to myself a lot. I just never feel close to the girls at the office.
Well, forget them. We're off for a week of fun, and you're going to love this place.
Tomahawk Tree Lodge. It even sounds exciting. Lois, don't you think we ought to wait till tomorrow? I mean, should we be too anxious to meet someone?
Listen, the hard-to-get approach is all right in an East Side bar. But here, it's first come, first served. Here's an empty table. Now sit yourself down and we'll order some cool drinks.
It's so exciting and beautiful.
Oh, waiter, 2 Collins, please.
Lois.
What?
Don't look right away. But there's a man at the bar looking at us.
Where?
Lois, don't be so obvious. That tall, blonde fellow.
Well, I wonder if he has a friend.
Oh, Lois.
Amy, we're not here to spend the week by ourselves.
Will you stop craning?
He might join us if we let him know we're interested.
He just keeps staring.
Hey, it looks as though someone else is interested. That one in the tan jacket's heading this way and beating him to it.
I sort of like the one at the bar better.
Well, we have the whole week ahead of us.
What do we say?
Hello is a good one for a start. Oh, Amy, just remember you're a swinging single. Now relax.
Well, good evening.
How do you do?
Hello.
You girls just arrived?
Not a half hour ago.
We believe in making every minute count.
Well, at a place like this, that's the thing to do. I'm Fred Russell.
I'm Lois Wilson, and this is Amy Hastings.
Pleasure to meet you, Amy.
Hi.
Have you been here long, Mr. Russell?
Mr. Russell? Now, look, at a place like this, it's Fred. Okay? No, actually, I just got here yesterday.
Oh, a newcomer, too.
How long are you planning to stay, Amy?
1 week. That's all we got.
Are you staying long yourself, Fred?
Well, that depends.
Depends on what?
On whether I like it or not. By the way, you're from New York, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. How'd you get?
I saw the license plate on your car.
Oh, you.
Are you the official welcoming committee?
Oh, no. But being observant and friendly is sort of a pastime with me. Look, I hope I can show you around a little while you're here, Amy, if it's all right.
Well, I guess so.
You've been here before, then?
Oh, sure. You know, there's a lot to do. You got horseback riding and canoeing and swimming, all those things. But, you know, they're not much fun alone.
Well, that's what we're here for. Isn't it, Lois?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, look, if you'll let me, I promise to show you a good time, Amy. How about starting with a dance?
Oh,
That is, if Lois doesn't mind.
Oh, not at all.
Come on, then.
Lois, are you sure you don't mind?
Oh, heavens, no. Go ahead.
I promise not to keep her long.
Have fun.
See you later.
Mind if I join you?
Oh, well, not exactly, but an introduction would be nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Ralph Cook.
I'm Lois Wilson. How do you do?
Forgive me for seeming forward, but who is that dancing with Amy?
What?
That is Amy Hastings, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but how did you know?
Well, she's the girl who fingered Archer Hamlin last month.
Yes.
You said your name was,
Lois Wilson.
a friend of hers?
Look, Mr. Cook, just who are you? How do you know Amy?
Miss Wilson, I have to talk to you privately. It's important.
What is this?
It's about Amy.
Well, what about her?
We have reason to believe she may be in very great danger.
Oh?
Let's dance. It'll seem more natural.
What danger is Amy in?
Well, I'll explain it in a minute. Please. I need your help. Now, first of all, may I call you Lois?
Of course.
And I'm Ralph.
Yes, so you said. Now, what is all this about?
I'm a detective.
A detective?
Yes, now, no one must know but you. And particularly not Amy or that man she's dancing with.
What danger is there?
We're pretty sure that Archer Hamlin's crowd is out to get Amy for fingering the boss.
Oh, no. You mean those crank calls were for real?
And that is why I'm here. We think this might be the perfect spot for them.
Why?
Well, we think one of them will probably pose as a guest, get friendly with Amy, and then kill her in some way to make it look like an accident.
How awful.
Well, this is the perfect spot for it. With horseback riding, a lake.
I can hardly believe it.
Well, it's possible, Lois. And very probable.
Oh, what can I do?
I want you to be my date. And that way I can keep close to Amy without arousing suspicion. What's the name of the man she's dancing with?
Oh, Fred something. Fred Russell. That's it.
He approached you as soon as you sat down.
That's right.
If he is the man, he'd want to get to Amy first before any other summer Lothario started making time.
You know, come to think of it, he did beat another man to our table. A tall, blonde fellow who kept staring at us. And it was Amy he was after. He hardly spoke to me.
That jibes.
And he noticed our rented car had a New York license plate.
And he's been watching for you. This Hamlin crowd is shrewd. They don't shoot people from black cars. They'll go to any lengths to kill without arousing suspicion, no matter what it involves or how long it takes. That's why Hamlin himself got away with so much.
Well, what do you think he'll do?
He'll bide his time, gain her confidence. It's important that you don't let on to Amy that anything's wrong now.
Oh, why?
Well, if she gets the idea someone's after her, she'll get scared, and he'll know it. I want him to think he's safe. Now, don't worry. I'll always be around, and the minute he tries something, I've got him.
I don't like the idea of Amy being bait.
She's not bait. She's a sitting pigeon right now. But the killer has to make a move before I can arrest him.
This must be a bad dream.
It's not pleasant, I know. I'm pretty sure this Russell is our man. I don't want him scared off.
Oh, what a way to start a vacation.
Lois? Hi.
Hi.
Where have you been, sleepyhead?
Oh, well, I didn't sleep well. Everything all right?
I've been here every minute.
Gosh, Lois, I'm sorry I ran out on you, but I couldn't wake you up.
Oh, it's all right.
Hey, the water's wonderful. Why don't you and Ralph swim out for a while? Well, maybe we will.
We swam all the way out to that island, way out there.
You swam to the island alone?
No, Fred was with me.
You want a dip before lunch, Lois?
Well, yes. Let's all go.
I think Amy and I have had enough.
Gosh, yes. We'll just stay here and watch.
Oh, come on, a little more
It's
wouldn't
all right,
hurt.
Lois. They have been in quite a while.
Too long. And Amy's getting cold.
Oh, all right. Well, we won't be long.
Race you to the raft.
Okay. Hurry up with that shower, Amy. It's time for lunch.
Isn't he wonderful, Lois?
What?
Fred. Isn't he wonderful? I've never had a steady in all my life, and now in one day.
Amy, just how friendly are you getting with Fred?
What do you mean?
Well, I admit I did tell you to let your hair down and enjoy yourself. But, you know, there are other men here, too.
Oh, Lois.
No, you said you liked that blonde man at the bar last night.
But Fred seems so interested in me. For myself, I sort of like it.
What has he said?
He asks me all sorts of questions about myself. It makes me feel important.
Does he know who you are, Amy?
Well, of course. We all introduced ourselves last night.
I mean about the Archer Hamlin business.
He said he remembered me from all the publicity in the papers.
Did you tell him, or did he bring it up?
Lois, why are you asking all these questions?
Well, I just don't want you to take Fred too seriously, honey.
You're not jealous.
Oh, of course not.
I mean, you've got your date for the week.
I know, but that...
Lois, I'm really enjoying myself. Let me. I like Fred. No one has ever been interested in me like this before.
It's nice to be wanted, to be loved, to be admired for oneself. And unsuspecting Amy Hastings is enjoying every minute of it. She's having a wonderful time. It's poor Lois who's having a horrible time. We'll get back to our fun in the sun when I return shortly with Act 2. The Tomahawk Tree Lodge stands majestically on a mountaintop. Lush green lawns sweep invitingly toward the clear blue waters of Quail Lake. To Amy Hastings, enjoying her first vacation without her parents, it's a paradise. To her friend Lois Wilson, it's something else again.
Is anyone having dessert?
Oh, gee, not me. I couldn't eat another bite.
I'll pass.
By me.
Well, what's on the agenda for the afternoon? Croquet? Horseshoes? Badminton?
Gee, you know, it's too bad the ski lift isn't running today.
Does it ever in summer?
Sure, all year round. It's just down for repairs
Oh.
now. You know, it's a great scenic ride. Go all the way to the top of the mountain and back.
Hey, maybe we can do that later on in the week.
Okay? What do you say to a horseback ride?
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Good way to work off a big meal.
Amy, you've never been on a horse in your life.
I know, and I've always wanted to.
I'm afraid the merry-go-round's been the extent of my riding.
I think we'd all have just as much fun here at the lodge. Besides, it's too hot. I mean, I'd love to try croquet.
Well, okay, but if Amy would like to ride, we'll go along and meet you two later.
Yes, I really want to go. Now, Lois, don't you worry. Nothing can happen.
Okay, let's go then.
Ralph?
Oh, so just being a wet blanket. After all, we're here to enjoy the facilities. We'll take a shot at horseback riding, too. We're paying for it.
Now, look, don't let me talk you into something you don't want to do. I mean, Amy and I can go alone.
Oh, no, come on, Ralph's right. We might as well have the fling we're here for.
Well, if you're afraid of a horse, it could be dangerous.
We'll take our chances.
Okay. Look, I'll go on ahead to the stables and reserve the horses.
I'll come with you, Fred. Hurry up, Lois.
I'm petrified of horses. Can you go it alone?
I can, but it's liable to look funny. I have the feeling I'm not one of Fred's favorite persons.
All right, I'll have to go, for Amy's sake. But I'll have to change. Amy's in slacks, but I can't get on a horse like this.
Well, hurry it up,
What do you think he might do?
I don't know, but horses can be dangerous.
I don't see them.
And they're probably in the stable saddling up.
Hi, folks. Ready to go out, too?
Oh, yes, we're joining our friends.
We got two fine gentle mares here. Have you ridden before?
Where's the couple that came down here a few minutes ago?
Oh, they're out on the trail. They said you'd be along.
Oh, Ralph, they're alone out there.
I should have known he'd try something like this. Get us going quick, huh?
Sure thing. Here we go, Virginia. Do be nice now.
Oh, Lord, what do I do?
Nothing to it. Put your left foot here.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, just swing up. Come on, I'll help you.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Now you, sir.
I'm all set.
Well, you sit a horse right nicely, sir.
Ralph, what do I do?
Hold the reins. Lean forward. Your horse will follow mine. Let's go.
Ooh, it's not as I thought.
We'll have to go faster. Just hold on.
Oh. Is there more than one trail?
There probably is.
Oh, golly, they may have turned off somewhere.
Well, they couldn't be too far ahead. We weren't that long at the lodge.
Oh, there's a fork in the trail up ahead.
Hold on the reins. Oh.
Oh, which way do we go?
There's fresh hoof prints to the left.
Ah, you are a detective. Oh, it's Amy.
Come on. Get up. Get up there.
We may be too late.
I don't know what we're going to find.
Amy! Amy!
There they are.
Oh, Amy! Amy, what happened?
Take it easy. She's all right. She's all right.
All right, nothing. She's flat on the ground.
Okay, Lois, I just fell off.
What happened?
Well, a snake frightened her horse. I was riding behind and I saw it dart out, but there was nothing I could do. Amy's horse shied and she just slid off.
All of a sudden, my horse reared.
Well, how come you didn't wait for us back at the stable?
We knew you'd catch up.
I think we've had enough horseback riding.
Well, what do you say, Amy? Do you feel like going on?
I guess I'd better go in for something a little less strenuous.
Oh, Ralph, this is impossible. Amy and I are going back to the city tomorrow.
Can't run away from Hamlin's men, Lois. The best we can do is lure them into the open. And they're pretty smart about that, too.
But I can't spend a week never letting Amy out of my sight. And he's certainly going to get suspicious with us hanging around all the time.
We don't have to be with them every minute, as long as we know where they're going.
Yes, but the minute they're alone, well, he can do anything he wants.
It'll have to look like an accident, so that limits his field of operation.
You mean like the horses this afternoon? Do you think he did something to Amy's horse?
I'm convinced of it.
Look, she looks so little and innocent dancing with Fred.
How could a girl like her get up the nerve to identify Hamlin?
Innocence can have backbone, Ralph.
Look, Lois, go along with me for a couple of days more.
Well, I guess I'll have to. But I look over there at Amy dancing with that man, and I shudder.
I hope you're not mad because I spoiled the horseback riding today, Fred.
No. Of course not, Amy.
You know, you're kind of quiet tonight.
Well, it's just that... Amy, can't we shake that friend of yours and her Romeo?
Well, Lois and I did come together, and we are best friends.
I know that. It's just that I'd like to be with you alone sometime. What do you say we slip down to the lake and take out a canoe?
Well,
Without telling your friend.
Oh, Fred, they're watching us dance. They'll probably just follow us.
Why? None of their business what you do.
I don't know. Look, let's just go back to the table now. Tomorrow morning, I'll slip away early. Lois always sleeps late, and we can go somewhere together then.
Without telling Lois.
I promise, without telling Lois.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll go out to Tomahawk Tree.
Tomahawk Tree? Fred, that's where we are.
No, it's the tree this hotel was named after.
Oh.
There's a legend about it. Very beautiful.
Tell me.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, then. You know, this is the most thrilling vacation I've ever had.
Well, we're almost to the top. Now, that's the famous Tomahawk Tree right up ahead.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's such a beautiful morning. Makes you glad you're alive.
Well, I'm glad you were able to get away without Lois.
She was fast asleep. I dressed in the bathroom and sneaked out of the room.
Well, here it is. Tomahawk Tree.
Look how far down you can see.
Mm-hmm. That's Hidden Valley.
Okay, tell me now, Fred. What's the legend?
Well, the legend is that more than 200 years ago, an Indian brave killed himself here because he was disgraced in battle. He was the chief's son, but he was a coward.
And?
So he dug his tomahawk into this tree and jumped over the edge.
Oh.
But when the other braves tried to remove the tomahawk from the tree and throw it after him, not one of them could budge it.
Why not?
Well, they thought the Great Spirit had locked the tomahawk into the tree as a reminder to other braves who might get wet feet, so to speak.
It's not very romantic.
I'm afraid it's not all true.
What?
The lodge has to replace the tomahawk every couple of years as the tree grows around it.
Fred, you're making the whole thing up.
Here, give me a hand.
No, I don't want to go any closer.
That's all right, I got you. Now, look straight down.
Oh, it gives me the chills.
You see on the rock down there? Can you see the outline of it?
Eddie! Oh,
It's all right, I've got you. I have you.
I almost went over.
What the devil are you doing here, Lois?
what are you doing so close to the edge?
Well, we had our footing all right, but that scream of yours just startled both of us.
Well, what do you expect when I find Amy practically going over the side?
Lois, I thought you were still sleeping.
Well, it's a good thing I went out for a morning walk myself.
Mm-hmm. And just happened to come this way.
I think we'd better all go back for breakfast.
I wonder why Fred didn't want breakfast.
Well, he's probably miffed at me. But honestly, Amy, he had you too close to the edge.
Well, it sure scared me when you yelled. You know, I had no idea that you were following us.
Well, I wasn't. I was out for a walk, and I saw you there.
Lois, there's that man staring at us again.
Who?
The blonde one we saw the night we arrived. Remember, he was starting to come over and Fred got there first?
Oh, yes.
Here he comes. Is it all right, Lois? I mean, are we already taken?
Listen, I don't know who's taking who anymore.
Good morning, girls.
Hello?
Do you mind if I join you?
Well, I guess not.
Thanks. I'm George Smith. I've been wanting to meet you.
I'm Amy Hastings,
Yes,
and this
yes, I know.
You do? That Archer Hamlin business again.
Yes, that's right.
Well, this is my girlfriend, Lois Wilson.
Hi, Lois.
Hello.
I was going to come over the night you arrived, but some other guy beat me to it.
Well, all's fair in love and war and summer vacations.
Amy, I wonder if you might like to play some ping pong after breakfast.
Well, sure, if you'll teach me.
Nothing to it.
I'll get Ralph and we'll make it a foursome. Oh, order me toast and coffee. I'll be right back. May I have Ralph Cook's room, please? Ralph, it's Lois. I don't know what it means, but another man's latched himself onto Amy.
Well, it doesn't seem likely there'd be two of them, but the Hamlin crowd's clever. They could send in one to cover the other's tracks.
I told you about the incident with Fred at the cliff this morning.
Hurry up, Lois. We're ready.
Oh, have you ever shot one of these things?
In college, but archery wasn't my best sport.
Whew, I've never held a bow in my life. I wish we'd stuck to ping pong.
Well, let's just shoot for fun. Unless you want to keep score.
I'll be lucky if I even hit the target.
Let's make it just for fun.
Suits me.
Okay, I'll lead off.
Wonderful, George.
Oh.
It's a bullseye.
Come on, you try it, Amy.
Okay.
Now, your left hand on the bow.
Uh-huh.
That's right. I'll put the arrow between your forefinger and your middle finger. Like you're holding a cigarette.
I don't smoke.
Well, that's it. That's good. Now just pull back and let go.
Oh, I told you I wouldn't hit the target.
Ralph?
I haven't done this in years, but, all right. Here goes.
A bullseye.
Good shot.
Come on, Lois. It's your turn.
Well, all right, but I don't guarantee anything.
Now, just wait a minute, Lois. Keep your elbows out more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. Now, take your stance. Let me guide your arm.
Like this?
Yeah, that's better. All right, now pull back.
Oh, I can't. It's so
A little
hard.
more, a little more. Amy, look out.
It's all right. It just nicked my arm.
Oh, that was a close one. What happened?
Lois lost her balance. Too much tension on the bow, I
Are you
guess.
sure you're all right, Amy?
Yes, it's just a scratch.
I think I'd have been better off without help.
What are you trying to say, Lois?
Nothing. I'm just glad that Amy's all right. You were there. You saw it. I swear he deliberately turned me toward Amy.
Yes, and that's what's got me worried.
Got you worried.
Looks like the Hamlin crowd is more than one man after Amy.
Almost every young girl's dream is to have several men after her. But it's much nicer when romance is their objective instead of murder. We'll return to the fun at the Tomahawk Tree Lodge when I return shortly with Act 3. Vacations are supposed to be fun, but they can be hazardous for a girl with a contract out on her. First Fred, now George. Just who is a poor girl to trust? But Amy is oblivious to her danger at the moment.
Do you feel like a swim, Amy?
No, it's just nice here on the grass. Everything's so exciting, you just have to catch your breath now and then.
Oh, come on. Let's swim out to the rock.
You go.
Well, I don't want to swim alone.
Well, where's Ralph?
Oh, he had to go into town. He had Well, some business to attend to.
You know, I wonder where Fred's been. I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Probably after someone else. Oh, come on. Now, don't take it seriously. That's the way everything goes at a place like this.
But to tell you the truth, I really like George better.
Where is he this morning?
I don't know.
Well, it's good to relax for a while. You don't have to keep up the personality front. Hey, I see they've got the ski lift going again.
You know, that does look like fun, riding in those little boxes.
They call them gondolas.
Lois, why don't we take a ride right now?
Oh, why not? If you don't want to swim.
Hey, I wonder what's going on down at the dock.
Someone probably caught a fish.
Well, let's go see.
Oh, who cares? I hate fish.
Oh, come on, Lois. It's on our way to the ski lift.
It's certainly gathering a crowd. Look, there's George.
Something must have happened. The boat boy's running toward the lodge.
I don't think I want to go down there.
Oh, come on. We have to find out.
They've dragged someone out of the water.
Let's hurry, Lois. George? George, what's happened?
They just pulled a guy out of the lake.
What?
Is he dead?
He looks like he's been in the water for at least 24 hours.
Oh, how can you tell?
Just take a look at him.
Oh, no. It's Fred.
Huh?
Fred Russell.
What happened? Does anyone know?
Well, not so far. I just got here myself.
Fred was a good swimmer. Our first day here, we swam out to the rock together.
Come on, Amy. Let's go back to the room. I don't want to stand around looking at this.
Yes, you're right.
I'll call you later.
Hello?
Lois, it's Ralph.
Oh, hello.
Can you get away for a drink?
Yes, Amy's napping.
Meet me in the lounge.
Fred's death shoots the two-man theory, doesn't it?
Not necessarily. But it sure eliminates him as a future suspect.
Ralph, could George have killed Fred to get closer to Amy himself?
He could have. And he might have.
Well, what do you think? You're the detective.
Yeah, I am. I think it's time we got Amy away from here. I'll drive her back to the city tonight. It'll be safer.
I'll come too.
No. It's better if you stay.
Why?
Well, give Amy and me a chance to slip away. And you can follow in the morning.
Well, if you think that's best.
I do. Let's just play it natural for the rest of the day, I'll get away during the excitement of the barbecue tonight.
All right. Maybe you're right.
No, I am. And, please, don't let on that anything is wrong. But try to keep Amy out of the way. And don't leave her side for a minute.
Don't worry. Amy. Come on, sleepyhead. Don't snooze the whole afternoon away. Let's take that ski lift ride.
Ski lift? Oh, yes, we were going to do that.
Come on. Let's get away from the boys for a while.
Cook calling in.
Ralph, where have you been? We've been trying to get through to you for the past hour.
What's up?
We got a line on the Hastings case. Something that might help you, Ralph.
What?
That Hamlin crowd's smarter than we thought. The killer they've sent up there to get the Hastings dame is a woman.
Oh, this is fun, Lois.
Better than I ever expected.
Look how high we have to go.
Yeah, it's a long way up.
You know, it's like the kiddie Ferris wheel we went to at Sunset Park when I was a kid.
Enjoy it, Amy. We have a long ride to the top.
Amy! Lois, open up! Amy!
Hey, what's up?
George, have you seen Amy and Lois?
Yeah, and I repeat, what's up? They brushed right by me downstairs. They were headed for the ski lift.
The ski lift? Did they get on it?
Yeah, they're on their way up. Why?
Come on. We got to get Amy off that lift.
Gosh, this is beautiful, Lois. It's just too bad the boys aren't with us. What are you doing, Lois? Close that door.
No, Amy. We'll be at the highest point in just a few minutes.
What is this? What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Amy. I was getting kind of fond of you, but I'm getting $10,000 for doing my duty.
What? What are you talking about?
The Hamlin family is paying me $10,000 to kill you.
What?
For fingering Archer Hamlin.
But Lois, you're my friend, aren't you?
I was planted in the office, Amy, to make friends with you so that I could arrange this opportunity.
You mean you're going
I'm going to make it look like an accident. I tried to startle you that day on the cliff with Fred, but he held on to you. And that arrow, I purposely lost my balance, but I missed.
Fred! You killed Fred!
They'll find a bullet in his body when they do the autopsy. I killed him because I knew he was getting suspicious of me. I was trying to make that detective think Fred was after you. And then George showed up, and I had to switch the suspicion to him.
Who's the detective?
Ralph. Who else?
This spy road will get us to the halfway point on the toe. We can intercept them there. If we make it.
You mean Lois is actually going to try to kill Amy?
She's a hired killer. I thought it was Fred Russell first. And then you came along.
Me? I'm a coal salesman from Philadelphia.
Well, Amy's life is in danger every minute she's with Lois. Pray we get to the halfway point before the gondola does.
Ralph was sent here to look out for you. He wants to take you back to the city tonight, so I'll have to get it over with now.
No, Lois, you can't. I'll fight.
I know. That's what I expect you to do. I'll tell everyone you got panicky and tried to jump.
No.
I tried to stop you, but you were too strong for me. You fell over the side.
No one will believe that.
Well, you won't be around to argue the point.
Lois, I can't believe you're trying to do this.
Oh, come on. I don't enjoy it. I have to do it. The money doesn't mean that much, but my husband works for the Hamlin family. They made it clear that if I fail, my husband will... well, I don't have to say it.
So it's really my life for his?
Yes.
Look, you said Ralph is a detective. Maybe he can help save your husband.
Oh, Amy. Dear, innocent Amy, you don't know the Hamlin crowd. If you did, you'd never have turned Archer in. Don't make it any more difficult for him.
No! No!
Let go of the side!
I won't!
You're going out! Now!
We made it. The girls are in the red gondola. The fourth one down.
Are you sure?
That's the one they got into.
You're right. Hey, they've got the door open.
This is the highest spot, too, just before the midpoint landing.
She's trying. Hey, look.
Good Lord, they're both hanging halfway out.
Fight, Amy! Fight!
We do something?
Not till that gondola gets here.
Amy, hang on, we're here. Hang on and fight. Amy.
Oh, George, it was horrible. Lois tried to...
Quick, get her out.
Lois fell. She tried to kill me.
We know, Amy. We saw it. Now take it easy.
Get her to the car, will you? Let's get back to the lodge. I've got work to do.
Amy, I want you to stay in your room.
And take the pills the doctor gave you.
I'm all right, really. My back hurts and my arms are sore, but otherwise...
Amy, you've had an emotional shock.
We'll get you back to New York tonight.
I just can't believe it happened. That Lois was...
This place will be crawling with police by nightfall. You'll be safe here, but I don't want you to leave the room.
All right. I guess I don't have any choice.
No, you don't.
I've got to get downstairs and make some more phone calls.
Now, you try to rest, Amy. Lock the door behind me, and I'll call you later.
All right. I'll be all right, really. Hello?
Miss Hastings?
Yes.
Are you enjoying the vacation, Miss Hastings?
What do you mean?
You didn't think there'd be only one of us, did you?
Who is this?
A friend, Miss Hastings. With a little advice.
Oh, no.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. It's an old adage well worth remembering. Those who heed its advice are more often successful than not. Oh, yes, there's another old saying that's a favorite of mine. See no evil, hear no evil, but most of all, speak no evil. You can stay out of a lot of trouble that way. I'll return shortly. The time has come for us to leave the lovely Tomahawk Tree Lodge. We do hope you had a wonderful time. Of course, vacation resorts such as the Tomahawk Tree aren't really dangerous or menacing. That is, if you know how to ride a horse, if you're careful who your archery companions are, and, of course, if you don't have a murderer on your trail. Our cast included Lynn Loring, Francis Sternhagen, Mandel Kramer, Ralph Bell, and Nat Poland. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. If we know anything at all, it's the fact that we probably don't know anything. In medicine, yesterday's cure can become today's killer. In life, yesterday's villain can become today's hero. What can you depend on? Whom can you trust? Yourself? Who are you? What are you? Follow these questions to their logical conclusion, and you may get the shock of your life. Our mystery drama, Lovers and Killers, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Robert Dryden. Nothing, said Benjamin Franklin, is certain but death and taxes. Of all the founding fathers, he was the wisest. But he should have known better. It's all very well to nod wisely, take a philosophical pull at one's pipe, and to compare truth to a quicksilver that can never quite be grasped. But there are, unfortunately, basic truths and complete certainties which have to be arrived at, especially if you are required to decide the question of life or death.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the charge. You will now retire to consider your verdict.
As foreman, it's my suggestion we begin by taking a vote and see how we stand. Now, to just write down on a piece of paper, innocent or guilty, and pass them up here. Now, let's see. I've got 3 innocents, 3 guilties, 6 don't knows. Well, I guess we got to talk about it. We'll go in order. I'm juror number 1, but I'm foreman, so we'll start with juror number 2. That's you, Mr. Miller. What would you like to say?
What would I like to say? I'd like to say goodbye. That's what I'd like to say. Goodbye, farewell, adios, so long. What am I doing here? Where do I come off being on a jury? Who needed this? I'm a chump. That's what I am.
Mr. Miller, what do you think?
I pass. So the vote's 3-3, 6 undecided. I'll wait to see which way it goes. Do I vote guilty? The guy can get life. Maybe the chair. And suppose he's innocent. What if I vote innocent? He goes free. And what if he really is guilty? I don't need this. Vicky, I just don't need this.
Yes, you do, David.
I need this like I need a case of jaundice.
Oh.
Vicky, I don't want any part of jury duty.
Why not?
I don't have the time. I'm going to get out of it.
David, it's your duty as a citizen.
Oh, hold it. I'll put on a record of the Star-Spangled Banner.
David, listen.
Hello, Chuck. Yeah. Listen, Chuck, do me a favor. You got all the connections in the world, and I got a summons for jury duty. Now, how do I kill it?
David.
What? What do you mean it can't be fixed? Everything can be... All right. Okay, look, you'll have me in tears. Yeah, sure. Bye. He says I've got to get out of it myself.
David, tell me why.
Oh, for crying out loud. Do I have to explain it to you? This court where I have to report, they try murder cases. I could get stuck for weeks, months.
Look, David, I'm going to say this once. Each of us is something more than what he does for a living. Each of us is part of something that's more important than any of us. Part of a society. And we have to pay our dues to that society.
Hey, word for word, the second act curtain speech you did in Lovers and Killers.
Oh.
Honey, you can still get that dark, rich quality in your voice. Come on back. Do a play.
I won't say another word.
Vicky, I just can't spare the time.
You can get out of it, all right? When they question you, you can say you've been influenced one way or another. 100 things. You can get out of it.
And, baby, I will.
Oh, but please, David, don't. Oh, honey, there's things that all of us simply have to do. Or nothing will matter anymore.
David Michael Miller, El Chumpo. That's me. On account of her, I played it straight. 20 years an actor's actor. Now I have a chance to make a fortune, something brand new, a singing act, a booking in Las Vegas. And where am I? In a jury room. I ask you, is that fair?
Why don't we all take a break and relax over a cup of coffee? Dave Miller?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you on the QT. Dave, last vote was 6-5, 1 undecided. That's you.
I know.
Now, you can decide here and now how long this trial's going to run.
Me?
Yeah. It's a funny thing. It's all psychological. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, if you make it 7-5, we'll have a majority. And more important, a majority philosophy. See what I mean? A couple of the 5s could have gone either way. Now, when they see a wind blowing steady in one direction, we could be 8-4, 9-3, even 10-2 by supper time. Tomorrow morning, we could wind it up. You see?
Yeah.
You know. Now, on the other hand, you make it 6-6. You could establish a deadlock philosophy. People get hardened in their attitudes, and we can be here forever. You want that to happen?
No.
The first thing you got to realize, you got to move off the undecided.
Yeah, I realize that.
You got to get off the fence, Now, the defendant, is he guilty or innocent? What do you really think?
What do I really think? I don't know what I think.
Well, you go through that transcript again. You got to make up your mind. Maybe it can be changed later, but you got to come to some decision.
Okay, I'll try to figure it out somehow. Maybe if I go through it all over again.
Tell the court your full name.
Richard Frederick Lenz.
You're a police officer attached to the North Precinct?
Yes, sir, I am.
And can you tell us where you were at 11 p.m. on the night of the 24th?
Yes, sir. I was driving a squad car on regular patrol. I received a radio message to proceed immediately to 81 Brentwood Lane. There was a report of a fight in progress.
How far were you from that address when the message arrived?
Less than 2 minutes. I pulled up, got out of the car, and I heard a shot. Open it! I'm a police officer! Open the door! It's the police! Open the door!
The back way! He's running out the back way!
You there! Halt! Stop! That's a warning now! Freeze! That's it. Now just keep your hands up high and don't move.
And who was that man?
The defendant there.
Howard Ingleside?
Yes, sir.
And he had the gun.
Look, I admit I had the gun. I was so confused. I didn't realize.
Mr. Ingleside, I must ask you to remain silent.
Your Honor, I never denied I had the gun.
You will have your turn. Continue, Mr. District Attorney.
What did you do then, officer?
I brought him back inside the house. The victim, Mr. Wilson, was lying on the floor, dead. And Mrs. Wilson, she must have fainted because she was on the floor, too.
And that's exactly what happened?
Yes, sir. That's what you'll find in my report.
Well, thank you, Officer Lenz. The people call Mrs. Mara Wilson. Mrs. Wilson, what happened the night of the 24th?
Oh, please, I find it so hard to talk.
Yes, we realize that, Mrs. Wilson. We know it's difficult, but it's necessary. We shall be as brief as possible. The night of the 24th.
The night of the 24th. That night I was alone in the house, and I wasn't accustomed... Well, you see, Gerald, my husband, my late husband, he'd never leave me alone because I'm frightened. I can't help it. I'm a person whom everything frightens. I've always been that way. Maybe it's a sickness, but I just have to live with it. Well, I was sitting in the living room, reading, and I thought I heard... I thought my heart would stop. I was so frightened. It was a noise, but I thought I'd have to scream or call for the police, but suddenly the phone rang. Hello?
Myra?
Oh, Gerald. Oh, Gerald, darling.
Myra, what is it?
There's someone in the house.
Myra, are you sure? Are you sure it's not your imagination?
Oh, I don't know.
Now, don't be frightened.
I'll try.
Look, this was an extremely important meeting.
Oh, I understand.
And it's just winding up. I'll be through here in a little while. Darling, you're just going to have to learn to cope.
Yes.
Why don't you listen to some music?
Yes, dear.
Really, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, Gerald.
Goodbye, darling. I'll be home before you know it.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Gerald's right. He's right. I've just simply got to get home. Who's there? Who's there? There's no one here. It's the roof. It's the wind. Who are you?
Shut up. Shut up.
Who are you?
Get away from that phone.
Please. Who are you? What do you want? Don't hurt me.
Shut up. Look, let's turn this on. Play some music. There you are now. Just relax.
Please, we have no money in the house. I have my purse here. Here's $20. Just take it. I don't have any jewels or anything.
Just shut up, please.
Do you want silver? We have silver. We have a sterling silver service for 8, and it's hardly ever been used. Take it.
No, I don't want your silver.
Oh, then what do you want?
I want you to come over here, huh? No. Baby?
No, you don't want me. You would want me. I'm a middle-aged woman.
I said, come here.
No. Oh, don't kill me. Please.
I don't want to kill you, baby.
I'll die of shame.
Will you calm down?
Please.
Relax.
My husband, he's on his way home. He carries a gun. He'll kill you.
Nothing to be scared of.
If he finds you here, he'll kill you. So get away. Please, get away.
You shut up.
Let
go of her.
Gerald. He was going to...
I'll kill him.
Look out, Gerald. Be careful.
Drop that gun, buddy. Drop it. Help me, Myra. Help me. Now we'll see who killed... Oh! I'm...
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Open up. Open up. It's a police officer.
You killed him. You killed him.
Open the door. It's the police.
My husband has been murdered.
And then, Mrs. Wilson?
He ran out the back, and I screamed, and that's all I know.
But she is lying. That's not how it happened. Your Honor, I didn't break into the house.
You will have your turn on the stand.
Your Honor, she picked me up in a bar near where they live.
Order!
Yes, indeed. Order. And what order of proceedings are taking place here? Do you see where this is going? Well, that's why we have courts of law and trials and testimony to establish the truth. Truth. Keep that concept uppermost, and I shall return shortly with Act 2. Justice, it is said, is truth in action. Well, we're in the right place. We're in a court of law where a man is being tried for murder. And we're seeing it all through the eyes of juror number 2, Mr. David Michael Miller. The problem is, although he's looking very hard, he can't be sure of what he's seeing.
Miss Wilson, prior to the time the defendant broke into your home, had you ever seen him before?
Him? That man?
Yes, Miss Wilson, that man seated at the table. The defendant, Howard Ingleside.
No, I never saw him before in my life.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. We can all appreciate how difficult this must be. I have no further questions.
Dave Miller?
Yeah.
Dave, I think it's time we had another vote, but,
What?
Well, I've been sounding out the others. It's still 6-5, so unless you're willing to move off dead center, there's no use.
Mr. Foreman, I just started reading this transcript again, and, well, why don't you have everyone read it through again?
All right, Dave. Nobody's pushing you at this time.
Why don't I vote one way or the other? Everybody's looking at me, waiting for me. If I vote, no matter how, I can break this jam. We can be out of here in a day, 2 days tops. Why don't I vote? Because I don't know how to vote.
went over her story again. Let me go over his story again.
I just happened to stop in at this bar. It was kind of crowded, you know. And, I saw her. That is, I saw a girl sitting all the way over at the end of the bar. She gave me the eye, so I moved in. When I got close up, I saw maybe she wasn't such a girl, but good looking enough. The kind that's out for a little fun, you know. So I said, hi.
Hi yourself.
What do you say to a little drink?
Hello, little drink.
Ooh. You know all the answers.
You know all the questions.
Come in here often?
First time.
First time for me, too. Bartender. Same way again. What's your name?
Myra.
Miss Myra or Mrs.?
Ms.
Call me Howard.
Howard. Myra and Howard. That would be a new combo. We've had John and Mary and George and Martha and now Howard and Myra.
It's got a kind of a ring to it.
What do you do, Howard?
Nothing.
Oh, I see you go to bars and pick up lonely middle-aged ladies.
Beats going on welfare. Besides, you don't look so middle-aged.
You know what Ben Franklin said? Always make love to an older woman. She'll be so grateful.
Really? Did Ben Franklin say that?
Oh, could have been H.L. Mencken or Voltaire. Have you ever read anything by Voltaire?
No.
Ever read anything by anybody?
Not an awful lot.
Oh, good-looking fella like you. You should have gone to college. You might have gone far.
Oh, I did go to college. I went there to play football.
Oh, and were you a hero?
Didn't get the chance. See, I broke a leg. It was never the same afterwards.
Oh, and then what did you do?
Hitch in the Marines.
And after that?
I took this job. Picking up lonely middle-aged ladies in saloons.
What do you think of this place?
It's crowded.
Noisy.
I think the guy cuts the booze.
We deserve better.
What'd you have in mind?
Come with me. How's this?
Whoa, nice layouts.
You like classical music?
Whatever turns you on, baby.
Hey, drink up.
You, live here alone?
Mm-mm. Friend husband.
Ooh, and where is friend husband this evening?
Portland.
Maine or Oregon?
He told me, but I forgot.
Well, they're both about the same distance from here.
Well, here's to Portland.
And here's to us.
Come over here.
Meet me halfway?
Let's take it from there.
And, friend husband?
Not due till Friday night.
That's 3 days from now.
Or maybe Saturday. I forget which.
I just hate to have him walk in, you know?
You could break friend husband in half.
That's not the point.
Oh, but it is the point. Oh, yes, indeed. It's very much the point. You see, what I'm stuck with is Melvin W. Milquetoast. I was very young when I married friend husband.
Honey, I can see a crying Jack coming on.
I was in college, and he was rich. Very rich.
Yeah, baby, why don't we just leave him in Portland?
My mama said to me, dear, you'll have everything your heart desires. Money, clothes, beautiful house, servants.
Yeah, servants. Incidentally, where are they? Servants.
Maid's night out. She and I both take Thursdays off. I don't know where she goes. And I can tell you, she doesn't know where I go.
Well, bottoms up.
You know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Myra Wilson. I'm Mrs. Gerald Prescott Wilson. I am the president of the United League. I am the secretary of the Willard County Poetry Society. You know I write poetry?
Is that a fact?
I am very active in every imaginable community project. And do you know why?
Why?
It's his fault. No, it's not his fault. He can't help himself. It's my mother's fault. My mother convinced me to marry him, and after I did, I said to her, Mom, there's There's no excitement with him.
Yeah, I know
and
what
Mama
you mean.
she said that sort of thing isn't really very important. Oh, I need a drink.
Hey, baby, you may have had enough.
Howard, please believe me.
I believe you, baby.
No, you don't. I haven't told you anything yet.
You've told me everything. Friend husband isn't exciting, so what can you do for excitement? You have to take it where you find it, right?
But I'm not like other women who sit around in a bar.
Oh, of course not.
Don't make fun of me, Howard. Why did he marry me if he wasn't interested? If he didn't care about that?
Well, baby, why did you stay with him?
Well, that's a good question. But what else is there for me to do? Get a job. But at what? You know what it is to be my age and unmarried? No, at least this way I'm Mrs. Somebody. Howard.
Hmm?
Howard, could you love me?
Honey, I can give you references. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Oh, no, I mean love me, Howard. I don't mean just tonight. Oh, Howard, I need somebody. I need somebody so badly.
Sure, baby, sure.
Hold me in your arms.
Of course.
Am I attractive?
Oh, baby, you're beautiful.
Am I desirable?
You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say another word.
Howard, let me confess something to you.
Later,
This is the first time I ever...
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. I've gone to bars, you know, every Thursday night, and I'd sit there. But this is the first time I ever brought anyone home.
Sure, I understand that.
Howard, oh, love me. Love me.
What the devil is this?
Jerry. Jerry.
Hey, ain't you supposed to be in Portland?
Gerald, this is,
This is you. This is up to your old tricks.
Well, folks, three's a crowd.
I decided not to go to the convention.
Yeah, see you folks around.
Oh, no, Howard, don't go.
Don't go.
You'll kill me.
Well, sure,
please,
but I can't really...
Please, Howard, don't
Young
go.
man, I don't know who you are, and it doesn't make any difference. I have nothing against you. You could have been anyone. It isn't your fault. I don't even blame you.
That's pretty broad-minded.
I must ask you to leave.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Well, good night.
Please, don't let him kill
Look,
me.
he's not going to kill you. No,
He
you'll
will.
be
He
okay.
said he would. He said the next time.
The next time? What? You mean he's come home unexpected from Portland before?
Young man, leave this house at
No,
once.
please, Howard, help me.
If you want to watch this.
Watch what?
Watch me shoot my wife.
In that drawer, he keeps a gun. Gerald,
Hey!
please.
Well, young man.
Look, mister, hey, one of those things can go off and kill people, you
Yes,
know?
of course.
Don't, Howard. I don't want to die.
Look, mister,
Stay here.
mister, we ought to talk it over,
What?
right?
Talk what over? She's trash and you know it.
Well, still,
Don't,
no,
Gerald, please don't.
You deserve it.
I'll never do it again.
Oh, I've heard
never,
that before.
Never.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm glad. I'm finally doing what has to be done.
Gerald, you'll be so proud of me.
There's a law,
I'll be
my dear
good.
Myra, against adultery. A law. And how many times have you broken
Yeah,
it?
well, as far as that goes, Jerry, you know, there's a law against murder.
Keep out of this.
Please,
Mister, you're not going to
listen
kill
him,
her.
Jerry, please.
Young man, you don't know what she's done.
It doesn't matter what she's done. You've never killed anybody. You don't know what it is.
That's enough.
Listen to him. He's
You'll
making
have
sense,
nightmares
Jerry.
all your life. I don't care.
I'll change. I promise you. You'll see. We'll have a wonderful life together. I'll be someone absolutely different.
It's too late,
Please,
Myra.
Jerry,
This guy is
please.
crazy. He's
Stand back.
Will you put down that gun?
Don't make me kill you, too.
Put it down.
No, don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Open up. I'm a police officer.
You killed him. My husband's been murdered.
Open the door.
Well, what do you mean? I didn't murder anybody.
Murderer.
Listen, I had to do this to save your life.
Murderer.
Well, I am getting out of here.
The back way. He's running out the back way.
Well, we've heard the last scene told 3 times. Once by the police officer, once by Myra Wilson, and now by Howard Ingleside. Everyone who has seen it differently. How did you see it? Someone is telling the truth. But who? I'll be back with Act 3 in just a few moments. You know the ancient story of the blind men and the elephant? Well, this is not an elephant. It's a murder case. And the people are considering the facts in evidence.
And all of them can see. But what are they looking at? Where is the truth? What is the truth? Can truth even exist?
And so, Mr. Ingleside, you'd have this court believe that you picked Mrs. Wilson up in a bar and she invited you to her home.
That's what happened.
The bartender testified that he cannot remember seeing you or Mrs. Wilson that night.
Well, look, the place was jammed. I'm not a regular. How could he remember me?
Well, then really all we have is your own word. Your word against Mrs. Wilson.
Well, my word's as good as hers.
Is it? I wonder. That's for the jury to decide.
Dave, you finished rereading all the testimony?
I guess so.
You ready to vote?
No.
Well, then you better be ready to argue.
Argue. There were those who said innocent and those who said guilty. But I couldn't say anything. So I had everybody on my back.
Who are you going to believe? A woman who's respectable, who doesn't have so much as a whisper of scandal about her?
I didn't say she was lying.
Let me finish. A woman who plays around. You don't keep it quiet. Somebody knows there's talk. There has to be. Now, nobody can prove Mrs. Wilson was ever anything than an honest, decent person. But on the other hand, who's a man? A bum.
Well, now, just hold on. Who says he's a bum?
He does. He admits to preying on women.
Well, he's not preying on women. He's only offering a certain service women are willing to pay for.
And that doesn't make him a bum.
Well, even if it does, that's not what he's being tried
Now,
for.
let me tell you what happened. He's broke. He was prowling around this wealthy neighborhood. He saw a chance to steal something. So he managed to get into the house. But when he saw her, she aroused him.
How do you know? Were you there?
Nobody was there. We got the evidence.
What evidence? Here you have a sex-starved lady?
Just because he says so?
That's how the arguments went. He said, she said. There were 12 of us in that room. 11 had already decided one way or the other. But I could tell no one was really married to his decision. Somehow, everyone had turned to me. I was the undecided one. For some reason, they believed that when I would finally make up my mind, that would be the right decision. What was I doing here, anyhow? I told Vicky, I told her, damn it, I don't know enough to be on a jury.
David, what do you have to know?
Well, something about law and rules of evidence, that sort of stuff.
No, the lawyers worry about that. The lawyers and the judge. You only have to decide who's telling the truth.
But I'm not qualified to do that.
Oh, you're as qualified as anybody else.
Vicky, I still say I ought to get out of this thing.
All right, go ahead. But I warn you, David, don't you ever complain to me about anything for the rest of your life, about justice, the courts, politics, the government.
Okay, don't make a production out of it.
It is a production, the most important production we have.
I said I would do it. And I did. What do I do now? There was a lot of legal gobbledygook, motions, objections, opinions, rulings. Well, that was all for the lawyers. Vicky was right. All we had to do was decide who was telling the truth. And I couldn't do anything. When I listened to Myra Wilson, I believed her.
I was alone in the house, and I thought I heard her. Oh, who are you?
Shut up.
Don't hurt me.
Calm down.
Do you want silver? We have silver.
Come over here.
No, you don't want me. Why would you want me? I'm a middle-aged woman. Don't kill me.
I don't want to kill you.
Die. I'll die of shame. Let me go.
And when I listened to Howard Ingleside, I believed him.
What's your name?
Myra.
Call me Howard.
Howard. Myra and Howard. That would be a new combo. John and Mary. George and Martha. Now, Myra and Howard.
It's got a kind of a ring to it.
What do you do, Howard?
Nothing.
You go to bars and pick up lonely middle-aged ladies?
Beats going on relief.
Always make love to an older woman. She'll be so grateful.
And just as I'd start believing him, I'd see her face again on the stand. The terror, as she described.
Let me go.
Calm down,
Please.
baby.
My husband, he's on his way home. He carries a gun.
Take it easy,
If he finds you
honey.
here, he'll kill you.
Now, hold still.
And just as I thought she had me, I remembered the look on his face, the tone in his voice.
Where's friend husband?
Portland?
Maine or Oregon?
They're both the same distance from here.
I'd hate to have friend husband walk in, you know.
You could break friend husband in half. I'm married to Melvin W. Milquetoast. Oh, Howard, could you love me?
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Love me, Howard. Love me.
And that's how it went. Back and forth, back and forth. In a crazy kind of way, I knew something like this could very likely happen. I'd even mentioned it to Vicky. It was my last shot before leaving home that day. Vicky, let me tell you why I don't want to be on a jury. Really.
Really? All right, darling. Tell me really.
It's because I'm a sucker.
You can be called many things, but certainly not sucker.
No, what I mean is, I'm a sucker for a good performance. You know me. I sit in a theater and someone up on that stage...
You won't be in a theater. You'll be in a courtroom.
Well, it's the same thing. I never listen to what they're saying, only to how they say it.
Oh, David, you know as well as I do. The performance has to have truth, or else it just doesn't work.
Ah, you can believe that.
I do.
Well, we disagree.
Maybe. But if you believed it, it would open up new horizons to your acting career.
Now, look, let's not get off into that.
Oh, darling, it's part of the same thing. How extremely qualified you are to be a juror.
What makes me qualified?
Look, let me put it on your terms. You just said a courtroom is like a theater, right? All right, now let's assume that's true. Then the trial is a play. The judge, the lawyers, the witnesses, the accuser, the accused, all of them are actors. Oh, honey, trust your instinct.
What instinct?
Your theatrical instinct. No one has a better one. Who has your ability to examine a play and spot the flaws, huh?
No, wait a minute. You make it sound too pat.
Every word spoken at that trial will be recorded. It'll be on a transcript. Transcript. The second part of that word is script. When the performances confuse you, look at the script. Analyze the script. Oh, come on, darling. Nobody's ever fooled you.
You know something? You're going to sell me yet.
David, do it. You need it for a selfish reason.
Yeah?
Yes. For years now. Well, you've lived in the world of artificial drama. Get some new experiences and get them firsthand. Take a part in a real play.
Wow, when you get wound up.
Oh, you'll thank me, David. You'll see.
But it was not a real play. That is, a real play on the stage. Because a real play on the stage is a work of art. And you know all about art. You yourself told me every great work of art has a tiny flaw. Something to contrast with that perfection. Something that lets you grasp it. It isn't here, Vicky. It isn't here. Sure, I know my theater inside out. All theater begins as a mystery, and every play still has a mystery at the heart of it. When you see a good murder play in the theater, the playwright gives you clues. If you watch it carefully, this beautiful piece of tapestry, you can spot the seam. Where and how it was all put together. But here, there is no flaw, no seam. There are 12 of us, and none of us can find it.
That's not true, Dave. We have people here who've made up their minds. You're the only undecided.
Made up their minds on the basis of what?
The evidence.
What evidence? The same evidence has called for 2 different conclusions.
Dave, we have to come to a conclusion. What is it? Are you scared to take a position?
I've been through this transcript.
Oh, well, I know.
Not just once.
Yeah, you can say that again.
There are thousands and thousands of words here. But you know what it all rests on? The last 3 lines of dialogue, when the district attorney wound up his cross-examination of Howard Ingleside. It was his word against Mrs. Wilson's.
That's what it comes down to. That's what everything comes down to. So, how are you going to vote, Dave? You'll swing this jury.
How? If everybody already believes
Because
it...
your belief is stronger.
Why? How do you know?
I can feel it.
You're crazy.
Dave, there's really no evidence. In most murder cases, unless witnesses actually have seen the fellow do it, it all becomes a matter of who tells the better story. Oh, sure, the rest of us, all 11 of us, have decided for or against. You know why?
No. You tell me.
Because of our prejudices. Who we are, how we think, what we would like to be true.
And what do you really think, Mr. Foreman?
I think Howard's telling the truth.
Why?
Maybe I don't care for the look in Mrs. Wilson's eye. Maybe because my son was in the Marines. Maybe because... Well, I wish I were his age again. Picking up women.
And that's why he's innocent?
For me. You know why he's guilty for Mrs. Perkins?
I heard what she said. Mrs. Wilson's spotless reputation.
Did you watch her face during the trial? She kept looking at the defendant with... it was fear. Maybe disgust in her eyes. What was she thinking of? Dave, get us out of here. We believe you. We trust you. We don't know either. We need a leader.
You're the leader.
I'm just a foreman. You're the leader. We trust you.
Why?
Beats me, Dave. But we need your vote. Decide. One way or another.
Suppose I say he's guilty. Suppose I believe it.
We could accept that.
And what if, later, it should turn out he was innocent?
If that's what's bothering you, vote to acquit him.
No. That'd mean I voted for it because I was scared.
Well, then let's find him guilty.
Oh, what a way to administer justice.
Dave, is there a better way?
The truth is, I just don't know.
You want this thing to end in a hung jury. They'll only have to do it again.
Okay, that's the way out.
In other words, you don't have the guts.
It isn't that.
You have a war record. You went. Maybe you didn't like the idea of it, but you went. You did what you had to do.
But it's not the same thing.
Right now, deep down, way down in your heart, you know what you believe. Don't you? Well, Dave, people have to stand up and be counted.
Yeah. You have to stand up and be counted.
Okay. And that's all we need. You want me to call for the vote? Dave?
Yeah. You can call for a vote.
And they voted. And by the end of the day, they were unanimous. And they returned to the courtroom with their verdict. And what was the verdict? Well, what was your verdict? You know everything they knew. You were the rest of the jury. How did you vote? Whichever way, be sure to vote for me, for I shall return shortly. One person, and only one person, knew the truth. And he was Gerald Wilson. But he was dead. Therefore, we will never really know, will we? But think of so many of the great trials and vital matters of public dispute during the recent past. Is everyone satisfied with the endings? Don't most of us keep asking, did he or didn't he? Was she or wasn't she? Maybe the truth is like quicksilver. elusive, mysterious, impossible to hold. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Russell Horton, Marion Seldes, Evie Juster, and Robert Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I am neither judge nor jury, but I can state categorically, as a purveyor of tales and histories, that no one is all evil, or to the contrary, all good. We are the sum of what all our attributes add up to, and we can only be judged by our peers, or if that seems too literate, by the people who have to live with us, or whose lives may depend on us. That is the substance of the story of Harry Taylor.
Yes? Yes, of course. Send him in. Come in, Harry.
Thank you, Warden.
It isn't the first time you've been in this office.
No, sir. And with due respect, I hope it's the last.
So do I. Harry, I'm not a judge. You were sent to this penitentiary through the due process of law for killing your wife. You've done your time and are now being released on parole. Harry, you've been a model prisoner. I wanted to say goodbye personally.
Thank you. And I hope it is goodbye. I won't harp on the past, but for 25 years, society shut me up for something I didn't do. I just hope to God, and I mean this from the heart, Warden, that I'm never tempted to get even.
Our mystery drama, For Tomorrow We Die, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Beatrice Straight. If any one of us was unjustly accused and sentenced, upon gaining freedom again, what would our state of mind be? Would we accept injustice as one accepts a major illness? Or in this case, since man was the villain, would we be inclined to think that we had a ticket to retaliation, a right to hit back at society? Was Harry Taylor unjustly accused and sentenced? And did he try to get even? Let's find out.
Just the mail, Mom. I'll get it.
Oh, fine, Pesh. And give Don a call. I'm just about ready to put on the eggs.
I will. Donald Craig, now hear this. You get your rear out of a sling and get downstairs. This is the captain speaking. Repeat that. Your wife.
Your slightest command is my wish. You want me as I am, all wet and dripping from the shower, or should I stop to put on at least a towel, Captain Sir Wife?
I'll take you as you are, you gorgeous, able-bodied hunk. But give Mother a break and put something on.
A fine way to talk. I gave up men with your father.
Oh, I wouldn't want you to change your mind this late. I was just kidding.
Oh, I know, honey. But while you're on the subject of kidding, don't be so smart. There's juice in this old prune yet.
Mom, you know that's kind of embarrassing.
Well, so it evens us up. You've never liked your nickname, but you learned to live with it.
Oh, well, come on. Precious? That's a name for this century?
We shortened it to Pesh. You'd rather go with your grandmother's name, Gertrude?
Oh, no. I'll take Pesh and climb out easy. Here's the mail.
Oh, big thrill. Amanda's boutique has a sale. The Fortune supermarket is reducing all the stringy meat they couldn't sell last month. The oil company's sending a bill you wouldn't believe it. Wait a moment. I hit the jackpot.
What?
A real honest-to-God person letter.
Oh, from who?
The writing I don't recognize. A New York address. The Waldorf Plaza Towers. And...
What is it?
I don't believe it. Well, I just don't believe it.
Mom, don't believe what?
Harry Taylor. Well, it couldn't be the same Harry Taylor, could it?
I don't know, Mom. Who is Harry Taylor?
Well, if I hadn't married your father, he could just as soon have been your father.
What?
Harry Taylor. Oh, all the years. You go get your husband out of the shower. I'll hold breakfast and let me read this letter to myself. Dear Jessie, I suppose it will seem sort of incredible to you hearing from me after all these years. The reason I'm writing is that I might be making a business visit your way to Cincinnati. The street, Wall Street that is, has been very kind to me through the years. My wife died many years ago, and I was wondering if I could run up to Dayville and take you out to dinner while I was passing through. Unfortunately, time is, like they say, of the essence, so if you could drop me a line in return, I'd know whether I was welcome to call on you or not. You can write me at the above address with fond memories, hopefully, Harry.
Mom, are you all right?
It's not anything sad, or anything like that. It's...
Well, then what's with the tears?
It's nostalgia. Because this letter took me back so far back.
Is it really from some old beau that you were serious about?
Oh, yes. I sort of broke his heart. Oh, and speaking of that, let's get those eggs broken into the pan before we burn up all the butter.
Oh, I'll get the eggs. You're the coffee pourer, Don.
Great. We'll let Jessie handle the toast. And I'll bet that's just what she was 25 years or so ago, the toast of the town.
Oh.
A femme fatale who remains forgotten by a rich New Yorker.
What does he have to say to you, Mom? This old flame?
Well, he's a Wall Street broker, and his wife died many years ago, and he has to come through Cincinnati on business, and he wanted to stop by and say hello. He wants me to write and tell him if I'd like him to.
Oh, are you going to?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not after all these years.
Oh, you're not that old. You just told me there's life in the old prune yet. In the Waldorf Plaza Towers. Well, he must be really rich. And you know what, Don?
No.
Well, Mom told me this morning when the letter came that this Harry... what was his name, Mother?
Harry Taylor. Pass me the butter, please, Don.
Harry Taylor. If Mom hadn't married my dad, it could have been him. Bacon coming up.
He was a boy who wanted to marry me. Oh, go ahead and you start with the toast and eat, Don. You have an office to go to.
Bacon, everybody. Oh, not just any boy, though.
Oh, no. Matter of fact, we were sort of engaged. Well, till I met your father. Oh, was Harry mad? He was ready to go fight with Jim over me.
I only need one guess why he didn't.
Oh, Jim wouldn't have hurt him. You know how gentle he was.
Oh, sure. But Still a jolly green giant. I wouldn't have wanted to tangle with him, I'll tell you.
Oh, Jim would never have hurt a fly, but... Well, Harry...
What about Harry?
What a temper he had. I remember.
Remember what?
Well, he kind of scared me. I mean, when he realized he couldn't take on Jim, he had a temper. Oh, the way he carried on, he even threatened to kill me.
Mom!
Oh, of course, he didn't really mean it. But he was a wild one. And kind of sweet. So easy to hurt. Poor boy. Wall Street. Well, he always did have a head for figures.
Yeah, and an eye for him. Jesse, Mama, maybe you'd better let him pass on through and not rake over any old coals. Huh?
Well, there might just be a little fire left in them.
Well, it might be just what I need to shake me out of a rut.
Well, you don't like it here with Don and me?
Oh, of course I do, dear. I have plenty of money to go live by myself if I want to, and I did have an idea that I was going to be useful around here as a built-in babysitter.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, Mom. You won't have to worry till things get a little more unscrambled here. Oh, which reminds me, I've got to scramble, too. I'm due at the store in 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, now, my boss is out of town, so I can be a little late. I'll tell you, I'll circle around in the car and drop you off.
Look, Mom, if you want to have your old love here, go ahead.
I never said he was my old love.
Well, I didn't mean it the way that sounded. I just meant your old high school sweetheart or whatever he was.
Sure, I'd like to get a look at the guy myself. What he could have that Big Jim didn't, I'd like to see.
Why do you think I married Jim, you lunkhead?
Just so you could have Precious here for me to marry.
I told you if you ever called me that name, I'd leave you.
Okay, Gertrude. Bye, Mom.
Oh, you crumb. Bye, Mom. Just call me by my own name.
Oh, yes, Pesh. Sounds like a breakfast cereal. But it's good for you.
Do I really want to see him again? I've lived my life, and it's stopped with Jim 5 years now. But I'm not all that old.
Dear Harry, what a surprise to hear from you again after all these years. You didn't mention any children. I have one. A girl married to a lovely boy practicing law. I mean, he's already a lawyer, but just beginning. If you are coming so near the old town, why don't you stop by for dinner? Or if you like, we have a guest room. Well, it's like in the rumpus room, but the bed is really comfortable, and the kids love to have guests. Please consider yourself one, and this is an invitation. Let me know. I'd love to see you again and renew old acquaintance for old Lang Syne Jesse. For old Lang Syne. Yeah. If you hadn't turned me down, Jesse, I'd never married Flo. And if I hadn't married that drunken... Well, I might just take you up on that invitation, Jesse. Maybe we could wipe the board clean.
Hi, Jess. Where's my frau?
In the kitchen.
Oh, boy. Long day. How was yours?
How different can they be, Don? Tuesdays and Thursdays, the hospital service. Friday, bingo. Sunday after service, the women's auxiliary group, coffee and cookies, courtesy of the membership. The other days passed by without much interruption. Except...
Yes?
That's Harry Taylor. You know, my old boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
I wrote him and said I'd be glad to see him, and I even said he could stay overnight in the rumpus room if he needed a place. I hope you don't mind.
Don't mind? Why would I mind? Jess, this is your house.
Oh, don't be silly. Sure, it's in my name because that's the way Jim left it, but you know everything I've got is yours and Pesh's. I'm just living out my 70 and trying to keep out of your way.
Hey, is that you, muscle man?
Here I come, isolating my stomach muscles.
Well, you better start isolating them. You're getting a touch flabby.
Don't feed me so good. Hey, I hear we may have a visitor.
Who?
Your mom's old boyfriend.
Well, why not? Do you mind?
Oh, not me. I just wonder what kind of old fogey he is.
Well, whatever he is, how much can he mean in our lives? If Mom wants a nice sentimental moment of nostalgia...
She is entitled. I just hope he won't be a bomb.
Please define that.
I mean a splat. Yeah, nothing. A big bore. What did you have in mind?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just the female animal with funny vibes. I just have a silly hunch it would have been better if he'd never raised his head out of the past. But, like you say, it's Mom's house, and she's entitled to her own guests, no matter how far they climb out of the past. Oh, I just hope he won't be a specter at the feast.
If Pesh Craig could have heard that earlier muttered remark by Harry, maybe we can wipe the board clean. Or if she had known that he was a man who spent nearly half his life in jail for killing a woman, she might have paid more attention to those vibes of hers. But she didn't really take them seriously, nor did her husband Don until later. Or perhaps too late. I'll return in a moment with Act 2. We've all been guilty of such phrases as, I could have killed that wife of mine, or I could have cut his throat for doing that. Typical overstatements, which of course we don't really mean. That is, most of us. Some of us must, because people do kill other people in the heat of anger, and sometimes even in cold blood. Once, Harry Taylor told Jessie Dingman he was ready to kill her for jilting him. But does a man hold that thought, nourish such a grudge for nearly 3 decades? How can one really be sure? Particularly since he spent all that time behind bars for the murder of another woman.
Harry Taylor arrived on a Saturday, so we were all 3 at home to meet him. His arrival was quite something, I might add. Don had offered to drive Mother down to pick him up at Cincinnati Airport. But that's quite a haul from our little town, and he'd called up and said he wouldn't hear of it. He'd rent a car. But, brother, we didn't know he meant a limousine with a chauffeur who ran around to open the car door for him. Old Mrs. Johnstone across the street pretty near put her sharp old nose right through the window, particularly when the chauffeur followed him with a box of flowers big as a coffin almost, and a straw basket full of champagne bottles.
Holy cow, you look at that coat with a fur collar.
Probably lined with mink. Mom?
Yes, dear?
Daddy Warbucks is here.
Who?
Your old flame, I guess. Isn't that Harry Taylor coming up the walk?
I don't know. Well, he's not like the Harry I remembered. Come away from the window. Don't let him see you're staring.
See, you don't suppose this is a case of mistaken identity, do you?
Well, we'll soon find out. You want me to open the door, Mom?
No. Let me.
Hello, Jessie.
Harry, it is you.
I guess I didn't age as well as you. I'd have known you anywheres.
It wasn't that. It's just that you were always in jeans and a windbreaker, and I never saw you in a hat. I'm sorry. Come in. Come in, Harry. It's good to see you.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time, Jessie. Just kind of took me a while to make up my mind.
Well, I'm glad you did. Oh, won't you ask your friend in?
Oh, that's my chauffeur. Hey, Brody, I'll take the flowers. Jessie, would you show Brody where the kitchen is? I guess that champagne ought to go in the icebox or something.
Champagne?
Well, sure. You know, like the old song or whatever. Eat, drink, and be merry.
For tomorrow we die. Kind of by reflex action, my mind completed the old quotation as Jess brought Harry Taylor in to meet us, while Pesh took the chauffeur out to the kitchen to put the champagne away. And just for a moment, while we were being introduced, looking at the guy, I got some strange vibes myself. I mean, it was his skin tone. He looked sort of dead white, like you think of a corpse. But there was nothing dead about his handshake. That was firm. Matter of fact, since I wasn't expecting it, he almost cracked my knuckles.
I'm pleased to meet you, son. You sure got good taste in mother-in-laws.
Thanks, sir. I feel the same way myself.
Oh, now, don't call me sir. Make it Harry,
Would you like Don to go out and get your bag from the car? Well, aren't you going to stay with us?
Oh, well, no, I wouldn't want to put you out like that, Jess. I've got some rooms at the hotel.
Oh, but we made plans and we expected you for dinner.
Oh, that part's all right. That's why I brought the champagne. And then tomorrow I thought you and me could take a ride in the car or maybe walk down memory lane. Have lunch out at the carriage house.
Oh, but that's so expensive now.
Yeah, it always was. Never could afford it before. That's why I checked to make sure it was still in business. I have a reservation for us.
Oh, my. I don't think I have anything to wear.
Well, if you haven't, we'll go out in the morning and buy you something.
The champagne's all put away, Mr. Taylor. Mr. Brody wanted to know if you needed him for anything else.
Oh, no, he can go. What time do you think I ought to have him come back and pick me up?
Why, I don't know. You sure you don't want to stay?
I don't want to be any trouble, Jesse. Just give me an idea.
Look, Mom, I can drive Mr. Taylor.
Harry, please.
Yeah, Harry, back to the hotel. It's only a few blocks.
Well, I'll settle for that. We'll give Brody a night on the town, Although, what he's going to do with it in Dayville, I don't know. If you'll excuse me, I'll just make sure he's got enough money to let him go.
The good Lord bless us. If I didn't know that was Harry Taylor to look at, I wouldn't believe it.
He is a bit overwhelming. I mean, well, I guess it comes from being rich. And he's real nice, don't you think, Don?
Yeah. He sure is trying to stir things up around here. I don't know if it's good or bad.
What do you mean?
Well, it's sort of up to Jess. You may have a kind of hot potato to handle, Mom. Maybe you better watch your step.
With Harry Taylor? Oh, don't be silly. Anytime I can't handle Harry Taylor. Oh, you young sex maniac. Don't feed me any of your 1970s flack. Harry Taylor is nothing but an old friend. It was a lovely evening. I cooked the dinner, but Don and Pesh served it. And by the time dessert came along, lemon meringue pie, that I remember was Harry's favorite. It was almost like Jim was alive again. The room was full of fun and love.
Oh, that pie, Jess. Just like old times.
Say, what firm are you with, Mr. Harry?
Firm?
Yeah, aren't you a broker? I mean on Wall Street?
Well, I was, but I sold out.
Well, kind of a bad time.
Well, not if you know the tricks of the trade.
Yeah, I guess you were smart enough to anticipate the bull market and sell short.
Yeah, that's the notion, but, if you don't mind, I don't want to talk business. I've got to admit I'm a little tired after the trip from New York. I think maybe I should get back to the hotel early and plan to be rested for a big day tomorrow. I thought maybe after I take your mother to lunch, you could all be my guests at the hotel for dinner.
Oh, I don't see why we should butt in.
Oh, it might be nice for you to have a night out, Pesh. They do have dancing.
Oh, well, yes, that would be nice if we don't make it too late. What's with you, Don? You got some kind of chip on your shoulder.
I can't put my finger on it all the way. It's just a lot of little things.
Like what?
I mean, 36 American Beauty roses to a small dinner in the suburbs?
But I thought he was real cute about that. I mean, one for every year we haven't seen each other, and one extra to grow on.
4 bottles of champagne for a meatloaf dinner?
Mom made the meatloaf especially for him. When she wrote and invited him, she said she would.
It isn't that, Pesh. It's just... Well, everything's out of whack. Now, he says he's a stockbroker.
Right.
Does he talk like one?
Well, I don't know. I never went to one. How does a stockbroker talk?
Yeah, and his hands. You get a good look at him?
I suppose so. But what if his...
Those aren't the hands of a guy who sits behind a desk all day. Those are working man's hands. I mean, they're rough and calloused. Baby, your nice old Harry Taylor is a phony.
But he can't be. He couldn't fool Mom about who he is. She remembers him.
No, I don't mean about who he is. I mean about what he does. Or has been doing. He's no stockbroker.
How could you tell?
Because you don't sell short in a bull market.
I don't even know what that means.
The important thing is neither does Mr. Harry Taylor. It was obvious when I asked him that question at dinner.
Don, maybe he wasn't paying any attention. He only had eyes for Mom. I don't think he heard half the things we said. And that's why I don't think we should go out to dinner with him tomorrow night.
Look, I asked him a couple of other questions while I was driving him to the hotel. Honey, I've got this gut feeling he's up to something. And I don't want to take any chances on anything happening to Jess.
Oh, Don, now what are you talking about?
I think he's putting on some kind of an act.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, look, the limousine, the roses, champagne, money splattered around like it was going out of style. You know, your dad left your mom pretty comfortably off. And if this should be some kind of sharper who's looking for a lonely widow to keep him comfort for the rest of his life...
Brother, you've been spending too much time around the courthouse. Well, at least I'm glad you didn't come out with what I thought you were going to say.
What?
Well, the way you're acting, you're just kinky enough to come up with some crazy notion that he's fattening the victim for the kill.
Now, what are you talking about?
I mean, what Mom said about 35 years ago when she picked Dad instead of Harry Taylor. The first off, he was going to kill Dad, and then he said it would be Mother.
Now, that's really way out. People don't hold grudges for 35 years.
Well, that's what I say. And anyway, you know he never meant it. It's just talk. The kind of thing... Will you leave Mom and Harry alone?
Honey, I'm only trying to protect her.
Well, then butt out, Sir Galahad. Mom doesn't need you. Oh, honey. Did you look at her face tonight when Harry and she were talking old times? Oh, it was lit up like with 100 candles.
You look at the menu, Jessie.
I don't know what I want. You order, Harry.
Well, my eyes are not so good anymore, Jess. Just pick the most expensive and order that. The most expensive everything.
Oh, it won't be too hard. Everything costs an arm and a leg, Harry. I don't want you wasting all your money on me.
Oh, now, there's plenty more where that came from. I got enough to last more than the rest of my life. Nothing to do with it but spend it on you.
Oh, Harry, that was sweet. But money doesn't mean all that much to me.
Spend it while you got it, is the way I figure. You ain't gonna have a chance to all that long, Jessie.
I guess you gotta leave pretty soon,
Well, kind of depends on the way things work out. Come on, let's order that lunch. Like I keep saying, eat, drink, and be merry. Because tomorrow you could die.
And still the ambivalence remains. Is Harry Taylor the friendly man he seems to be, renewing a fond and old acquaintance? A wealthy and lonely man who recently struck it rich? Or are Don's suspicions warranted? I'll be back shortly with Act 3. One thing you may have noticed about Harry is that he tends to harp on the subject of death. Eat, drink, and be merry. That first time he did not complete the saying. The second time, in completing it to Jessie, he said, "For tomorrow you die." Was that just a misquote, a misuse of the pronoun? A few nights later, Harry is bringing her back from the local movie in his limousine.
I'm sorry you have to go back to New York, Harry. In more ways than one.
Like how?
Well, I've been wined and dined and entertained and fussed over and spoiled, I guess, more than in my whole life. But it isn't the money. It's been good to see you again. I'm glad you had business out this way.
Sort of unfinished business. I could maybe stay a little longer.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to put you out. I'll miss you, of course, but...
You really mean that?
Well, I have my life here, my little activities, and someday I guess the kids will get old-fashioned enough to provide me with a little grandson or granddaughter, but it's been nice to have a beau again. I do get lonely. All of us do at our age, I guess.
Look, Jessie, I've got an idea. I do have to get back onto New York for a reason, but I got a great idea. Why don't you come with me?
What?
Oh, no. You know what I mean. I don't mean anything wrong. We'll get you a room of your own at the hotel, but New York's where it's at. I mean, we've done Dayville. I took you near everywhere in Cincinnati. But in New York, we got the nightclubs, the musicals, the places to eat, and everything like that. Why don't you come back with me, Jessie?
Oh, I've never been to New York. I've never been much of anywhere, I guess, but imagine Park Avenue, Fifth Avenue.
With all the big stores.
And Rockefeller Center and all the museums and Lincoln Center.
And the Statue of Liberty and Staten Island Ferry. Come on, Jessie. Say you'll go, huh?
Oh, you are tempting me, Harry Taylor. You are tempting me. Well, but if I did, it would only be on one condition.
What's that?
That I pay my own way.
Ah, no, come on,
I
Jessie.
can afford it.
Please say yes.
Well, I'll talk it over with Pesh first, but... Oh, it would be fun to have one fling... Since it probably will be my last one.
I think it's crazy. It's even kind of indecent.
What's indecent about it?
I mean, you know, at their age, I mean, it isn't exactly like they're...
brother, listen to the voice of the establishment talking. Is that what I married?
No, it isn't even that.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't worry. My mom may be right with it, but... she isn't that far out. And even if she is...
Look. You know what's worrying me? This guy. I'd like to check him out first.
How? Don't tell me private citizens have now got a pipeline to the FBI and the CIA. Oh, stop being such a poop. And if my mother wants to kick up her heels a little, you just get your nose out of the way.
Yes, Miss Bunny. Fine, I'll take it right now. Hello, Waldorf Plaza Towers? This is Mr. Don Craig. I'm a lawyer calling from Dayville, Ohio. What? No, I don't want a reservation. I wanted to talk to one of your permanent guests, Mr. Harry Taylor. Beg pardon? Oh, I see. Well, he might possibly have checked out about a week ago. Would it be possible... Yes, I understand. But, as I said, I'm a lawyer. This is a rather important pending case. Wouldn't want to have to drag the towers into it. Of course. Yes, I'll be at this number all day. Please call me at the first opportunity. Pesh! You here? Mom? Jess?
For heaven's sakes, Wildman, what is it?
Where's Mom? Jess, she didn't leave yet?
Yes, they took an earlier plane. I tried to reach you at the office, but you were on the phone.
You mean they've left for New York?
Well, they should be there by this time.
But that's... Okay. Okay, Miss Wise
What
Guy.
is it?
Now, let me tell you something. I got a complete checkout from the Waldorf Plaza Towers, and nobody named Harry Taylor ever lived there.
Oh, no. There must be some mistake.
Not the way I see it. Pesh, I'm scared. Look, was Harry here before they left?
Yes, he brought some champagne, and we all had a glass and wished you were here.
Yeah. Did you wash those glasses yet?
No.
You remember which one was Harry's?
Yeah. The one, right there on the secretary. He said he was the only one who finished his. Mom and I were too excited to take more than a sip.
Yeah, fine. At least we have one lead.
Now, what are you doing?
Wrapping this carefully in my handkerchief, taking it down to police headquarters.
Police headquarters?
That's right. I've got friends down there. We can lift the prints off this glass, check them out.
What?
I've got a real sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. I just woke up to why Harry looked as if he might have been sick.
What do you mean?
That white fish belly color is what you get in a security prison. I got some awful feeling that Harry Taylor is an ex-con.
What?
Yeah. And a long-termer at that. Don Craig here.
Mr. Craig, this is Pete Lasher down at headquarters.
Oh, hi, Lieutenant. Good to hear from you.
Sorry, it took a little time to get back to you.
Uh-huh. You find anything?
Yeah. We got a make for you on those prints you handed us. Right out of Central File. Harold Alpha Leslie Taylor. Booked for murder of his wife, April 45. Tried and sentenced for first-degree murder of his wife, Florence Taylor, née Haywood. Sentenced life and committed to security prisons till the year 1971. Released on parole September of that year. No further violations.
Good Lord. How did he murder her?
Drowned her in the bathtub.
And the motive?
According to the transcript, for her money. The dame was loaded. Of course, he never got any of it. That's all I got. Any help to you?
Yeah, thanks, Pete. I don't know how much help it is, but it sure lights a fire under my tail. I'm leaving for New York on the next plane.
Oh, yes. You're the one who called me from some little town in Ohio.
Yeah, that's right. Now I'm following up in person. Are you sure you never had a Harry L. Taylor registered here in your tower apartments?
Good grief. We've been through all of that.
Or anywhere in the hotel?
No.
Or a Mrs. Jessie Lipscomb?
Really, Mr. Craig, you're causing a disturbance, and we just don't tolerate that at the Waldorf.
Any trouble, Miss Grambling?
Well, this man is rather abusive. I have told him we have no record of a Harry L. Taylor at this hotel.
Guest?
Well, of course.
No, wait a minute. I took it for granted he must be, but you... look, I'm a county assistant DA from Ohio, officer. Do you have any knowledge of a Harry L. Taylor that's connected with this hotel?
Let me see your ID.
Yeah, here.
Okay. Yeah. Harry the horse.
The what?
Let's go over in the corner,
Mr. Drake. Now, this is important.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I know. He was an ex-con. Quiet fella. Never bothered anybody. Night porter on the 60th Street side. All he cared about was keeping his nose clean and handicapping the ponies.
He's still here?
No. You wouldn't believe it, but about 3 weeks ago, he hit the biggest super exacta since the OTB began. He was up to his ears in dough. Well, he treated everybody around here, and then he took off. I ain't seen him since.
So, that's where the money came from. You wouldn't know where he lived, would you?
No, wait a minute.
That night he was buying everybody drinks, he gave me his address.
Who is it?
This is Don. Jesse, is that you?
Don? What are you doing in New York? Wait a minute, I'll buzz the door for you. Come on up.
Jesse, are you all...
Just come in quietly.
Oh, you don't know what Pesh and me have been through.
It works at both ends. Just relax. There's nothing wrong. The doctor's with Harry.
Doctor?
Come in the living room with me a moment and I'll try to explain.
So, that's why I came hightailing to New York.
Oh, you're a sweet boy and I love you. But just let me tell you, it's all right, everything you learned. And I can't prove anything except I believe what Harry finally told me. By the time we got here to New York, he was nearly blind, and his sense of balance was gone. Well, that hasn't anything to do with the past. Flo, his first wife, committed suicide or drowned while she was drunk. She was an alcoholic. So the family didn't want Harry to get her money, and they had a lot of pull, so they pushed homicide against Harry. The poor guy had no one to protect him. So he was put away all those years.
But the law, you...
Oh, the law is a wonderful thing if you can get it on your side. Harry, poor dear Harry, is one of life's losers. He just can't win anything. He lost me, for what that's worth, and he lost his freedom for 25 years. And a short while after he came out, he lost his health.
How do you mean?
This is my son, Dr. Hirschfeld. I should say my son-in-law. Could you explain to him about Harry?
Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Taylor has one of the rarest diseases in the world. Actually, there are only half a dozen recorded cases. The Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. It's a sudden and virulent disintegration of the nerve elements. It's irreversible, and it is implacably lethal in an incredibly short time. 3 months is the best prognosis. It can start with blindness. Mr. Taylor is almost blind now. Just a matter of time. And that time is already well extended. Mrs. Lipscomb has offered to attend him with whatever other help is needed. She's a wonderful woman. And that's all I can tell you. You must excuse me now. Unfortunately, life goes on. Or doesn't. There are other patients waiting for me.
Thanks, Doctor. I'll be here when you need me.
I wish there were more like you. Bye.
I can take care of myself, Don.
Yes. Yes, I should have realized that.
No. Oh, no, I'm glad you're here. And you can go back and reassure Pesh. And as long as Harry lasts, I can do the same for him. Incidentally, I should tell you that I married him.
You did?
At his request. Oh, and it did give him a little lift. Maybe just an extra lease on life after losing so much of it. And he's still quite active and full of fun. So maybe we still have a little chance to eat, drink, and be merry.
And not to finish that quote till it finishes itself.
Oh, you're a good boy, Don. I'm glad you married my daughter.
As it happened, Harry lived quite a bit longer than expected. And Pesh, joining them in New York, was able to appreciate not only the excitement of the big city, but the gentle appreciation of a new father. Harry died quietly in his sleep, not troubling anyone. But at the last, his life was not in vain, because he borrowed his own immortality in the memory of 3 people who loved him: Jesse, Pesh, and in the end, the doubting Thomas, Don. I'll be back shortly. There isn't much to say about a story like this, except whatever doubts we may have about human nature are fortunately balanced, at times even to our shame, by its resilience and its essential morality. If you don't believe such a statement, heaven help you. And if you do, then there is no question that he will. Our cast included Beatrice Straight, Ralph Bell, Evie Juster, Russell Horton, and Nat Polan. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I have a close friend who says he has nothing against ghosts as long as they mind their own business. The question then arises, what is their business? No one has ever really supplied a satisfactory answer to this, but almost all spiritualists and believers in the spirit world agree that most of the earthbound spirits have some sort of feeling of unfinished business, or a wrong to be righted, a case to be pled. Now we go back to the year 1800 to tell a tale of today that's supposed to be true. Our mystery drama, The Ghost in the Well, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Tony Roberts and Patricia Elliott. The description of the artist as an individual with more than usual sensitivity has been drawn for us often. It should therefore come as no shock for a painter to realize that his artistic vision has penetrated into a world only dimly perceived by the rest of us. Nevertheless, when this happened to painter James Taxon, it was to prove a serious obstacle to what promised to be a flourishing career.
I can't believe it, Jim. I just can't believe what I'm seeing.
Come off it, Lee. It's no big deal.
No big deal. Here I am representing one of New York City's most talented and promising young artists, and I find 5, not 1, but 5 canvases, all of some frail, loony-looking dame wearing a dress which looks like she's been attending some masquerade party, and all done in a diaphanous...
No, it's translucent, I think.
Oh, what's the difference? Why? That's what I'm asking you, Jim. Why?
When we started our association, Lee, you agreed you wouldn't try to influence my work. I'd paint what I see and...
Well, that agreement still holds, but it doesn't mean I have to keep my mouth shut when I think you're going off the rails.
Oh, you're overreacting.
And you're obsessed. What's so important about this woman? So all-consuming that in the past 3 months, you've done nothing but paint the same picture over and over again.
I want to get it right. The quality, the feeling, what I see. I'm just repeating myself.
Not only in words, but in your work. When are you going to go back to being the painter I know you are?
When I get this portrait right. I hated to admit it, but Lee was right. I'd allowed myself to become, I suppose there's no other word, obsessed with this portrait. I'd better explain how it happened.
Like so many other young artists, I live and work in a part of New York called Soho. Well, one night I couldn't sleep. I was sitting at one of the windows of my loft overlooking a small 3-story building when I had what only can be described as a vision. A figure of a young woman, dressed in 19th century clothes, seemed to rise from out of the ground in the air. Up and up until her eyes were level with mine. She gazed at me, imploringly. I felt compelled to paint her, to capture that look. For the next few months, I worked furiously, always on the same painting, and always I failed to capture that look in the eyes that had burned itself into my brain.
Why do you frown so? The gentlemen I knew were always laughing.
Because I can't get your eyes right.
That's because you don't know anything about me. You don't listen. I'm a very fascinating person.
Yes, I suppose you must be. Otherwise, I wouldn't be so interested in doing your portrait.
I was murdered, you know.
Don't try to... Murdered?
Thrown down a well by a villain named Levi Weeks more than 100 years ago.
That's it, Jim. What you need is a breath of fresh air. You're working too hard. You're hearing voices.
Of course you hear me. I'm Juliana Sands. And if you look closely, you'll see my eyes are really hazel, not green the way you're trying to make them.
That does it.
Come back. Please, come back.
I had to get out and walk, to think out what was happening to me. Either I was over the edge and hearing voices, or this vision I'd seen outside my window was really a ghost, a spirit, or whatever. She'd given me a name, Juliana Sands. I headed for the library, and a researcher I knew there gave her the name, and she told me to come back in an hour. I did, and got a real shock. I apologize. I am not crazy. I'm not hearing voices. Well, aren't you going to say anything? Won't you accept my apology? Aren't you even curious about how I found out? Look, you, Juliana Sands, I'm talking to you. Now, you answer me. I know all about Juliana. You fell into a well in December of 1799. You weren't murdered.
You believe those lies they told in court. You're just like all men, ready to believe the worst.
You're a strange ghost.
I am not a ghost. I am a lingerer.
You're argumentative. I'll say that for you.
I've been wronged, and no one will listen.
Well, what's the difference between a lingerer and a ghost?
Ghosts are namby-pamby. Lingerers choose to stay on.
Oh, you choose to stay?
I just told you, silly.
Why?
To clear my name. You said you found out all about me, but you really don't know anything.
Well, it's a matter of court record. Your boyfriend was Levi Weeks. He was accused of pushing you into the well. He was tried and acquitted.
Because the stupid judge believed the lies that were told about me.
Yeah, he had a pair of pretty good lawyers.
Oh, Mr. Alexander Hamilton and Mr. Aaron Burr.
The only time in history they were known to be on the same side.
You did take the trouble to look me up.
Yes, I did.
And you find me fascinating. Most men do.
You're also conceited. I looked you up because I wanted to find out if I was losing my mind, not because I find you fascinating.
Then why are you painting me?
Because I'm a painter.
Also a fibber. You know, you're entranced with the idea that you're actually talking to an alluring woman who lived a century ago.
What do you want of me, Juliana?
There. You see? You've used my name. And it's just delightful to be asked what I want of someone. Usually I ask gentlemen what they want of me. Although, of course, I know perfectly well.
I get the feeling you were a terrible flirt.
Flirt, perhaps. But I'm afraid you'll turn out to be just like all the other men, all the men I knew who thought the worst of me. And, Jim, I hope to get better treatment from you.
What difference does it make to you now?
I want you to paint me for the world to see me as I really was and am. A woman slandered and wronged. I want my name cleared.
Cleared of what? From what I've been able to find out, you fell into a well.
I was murdered. cruelly and foully.
Well, now the judge found...
Levi Weeks? Come here this instant.
Oh, no, Juliana, not again.
I said come here.
Oh, what are you going to do? Are you going to bring someone else in on this? It's you I'm interested in.
You're going to hear the truth. Right from the lips of this murderer.
You have no right to name me murderer. The court...
You know very well what happened in the court, Levi. I insist that this gentleman hear it. I insist. Do you understand?
I will clear the courtroom if we have any more disturbances. Pray continue, Colonel Burr.
Thank you, Your Honor. As my learned colleague General Hamilton has already pointed out, the state is building its case against the accused on the question of motive. We will deal with that cloudy issue presently, but at the moment I should like to continue with my examination of the accused. Now, Levi Weeks, remember you're under oath. When did you last see Juliana Sands?
On December 22nd.
Afternoon or evening?
The evening. I worked during the day.
Exactly. And I'd like to point out to the members of the jury that your employer testified as to your character.
If the prosecutor doesn't object, I must, Colonel Burr. You will kindly confine yourself to questions.
Yes, Your Honor. How did you spend the evening of the 22nd, Mr. Weeks?
I called for Juliana at her residence on Greenwich Street about 7 o'clock, and we proceeded to the Francis Tavern.
As was customary, was it not, Mr. Weeks?
We ate there quite frequently, yes.
And drank also, Mr. Weeks?
We had wine, yes.
Only wine? Or did not Mistress Sands have something stronger?
I must say, Colonel, I fail to follow the reason for this line of questioning.
Well, Your Honor, the doctors have been unable to ascertain exactly the cause of death. Part of our defense will be that the lady in question was in the habit of imbibing freely of spirits, and it could well be that in a state of drunkenness she fell into the well and was drowned. And now, Mr. Weeks, after you wined and dined, how did you spend the remainder of the evening?
Well, you know we were, after a fashion, betrothed.
Would you kindly clarify that for the jury? How does one become betrothed after a fashion?
We had an understanding.
Had you spoken to the lady's father?
Well, there was some talk about it.
I see. And now, sir, after having heard the testimony of several young men in this courtroom that they had also escorted Mistress Sands at various times and to various places, I put it to you, did you know about her dalliance with these other men?
Not all of them.
And you made no objection?
We had words once or twice.
Words? Quarrels? Or violent altercations?
Just lost words.
Exactly. And now, Mr. Weeks, I ask you, if you had known about all these other men in the life of Miss Juliana Sands, would you have made violent objections?
I am not a violent man.
I think it most fitting for the jury and the judge to know exactly how you felt about your betrothed's amorous behavior with other men.
Well, I knew that Juliana was headstrong and she was flirtatious, liked a good time, liked parties and dancing. But your question is difficult for me.
Well, let me then put it another way, Mr. Weeks. The prosecution contends that you killed Juliana Sands in a fit of jealousy. Yet your sworn testimony indicates you are not of a jealous disposition. You knew of some of her liaison with other men, yet you only had words. And even if you knew of the others, you would hardly have taken the violent course of homicide. Is that not a just statement of your feelings?
I didn't kill her, if that's what you mean.
That is exactly what I mean. And although we cannot say for certain that she was murdered at all, we can say with a great deal of assurance that Juliana Sands was a loose, wanton woman who might very well have jeopardized her life.
You have no right to make such foul accusations about my daughter. Every word you've uttered is a lie. And I, who knew and loved my Juliana since she was a little girl, will see to it that these jurymen are not deceived by your abominations.
An impossible scene? A wild creation in imagination of some fiction writer? Not at all. In the spring of the year 1800, in New York City, a man named Levi Weeks was tried for the murder of a young woman named Juliana Sands, and his defense attorneys were Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton. And the testimony went very much as you heard it. We'll continue with Act 2 shortly. Courtroom drama is always composed of the stuff of life. But when you find yourself a spectator at a trial that took place in 1800, and you're there by courtesy of the ghost of the alleged victim, that drama takes on overtones of spiritualism and undertones of science fiction and the time machine. That's precisely the situation in which our talented painter James Taxon finds himself.
I attributed my comparative calm to the fact that I had been reassured I wasn't losing my mind. My library researcher friend had dug further and come up with more information on the trial of Levi Weeks. There was absolutely no doubt that such a trial with such characters had actually taken place. I didn't think I was hallucinating. Now the question remained how best to rid myself of my obsession with the portrait of Juliana Sands. I decided that getting the whole story might be the answer. Therefore, I looked hard at my last unfinished canvas. Nothing happened. I closed my eyes.
You look silly with your eyes closed.
Oh, I'm glad you're back. I want to talk to you.
Naturally. I've always been very popular with members of the opposite sex.
I want to know more about what happened at the trial.
Just a lot more nastiness.
Well, those are words, and I want the truth.
And that's what you shall have, but we need Levi for that.
Oh, no, Juliana, not again.
No, Levi, you know very well that we haven't come anywhere near telling the whole story.
Must we?
I insist. And you may as well begin by saying that you were too much a gentleman or too frightened to tell the court. After we supped that night at Francis Tavern, what did we do?
You always could shock me, Juliana.
I fail to see what's shocking about the idea of a betrothed couple anticipating their wedding night.
The sins that you do by two and two, you must pay for one by one.
Do you hear that, Levi?
I was just quoting from a great English poet named Rudyard Kipling.
Levi, you might tell the gentleman how an ordinary carpenter came to be represented by two such distinguished attorneys as Mr. Alexander Hamilton and Mr. Aaron Burr.
Purely a matter of politics.
Does that explanation satisfy you, sir?
No way. I'd like it a little more in detail.
Well, I first met Colonel Burr when I did some carpentry work for him. The colonel was much interested in the details, and we fell to talking.
At which Levi is very good.
I cannot tell this gentleman what he wants to know if you're going to interrupt continually.
Do forgive me, Levi.
I've always been interested in politics, and you may not be aware of it, but Colonel Burr was consumed by the ambition to be president. When I'd stop for lunch, the colonel would sit with me, and we'd talk. Colonel was much impressed because I spent 3 or 4 evenings a week at the Tammany Society, which did me the honor to elect me leader. We were also in touch with other like-minded clubs throughout the state. And so a relationship developed.
Relationship, indeed. You promised that conniving little colonel to deliver the Tammany Society votes, which would enable him to gain control of the New York State Legislature.
Oh, women don't understand politics. Well, neither do I. What did gaining control of the state legislature accomplish for Aaron Burr? Well, the legislature named the presidential electors to the Electoral College, and New York was a pivotal state. I believe that has since been changed. Oh, yes, it has. And now you're explaining how it happened that Aaron Burr was willing to undertake your defense. But what about Alexander Hamilton?
Have you never heard, sir, that politics make strange bedfellows?
Now, wait a minute. Now, I know a little about American history, and Hamilton was a Federalist, while Burr was a Jeffersonian Democrat, so...
Politics also make hypocrites. Tell him, Levi.
Oh, please shut up, Juliana. Although it was quite true that there was antagonism between Colonel Burr and General Hamilton, nevertheless, they both found it politic to present the outward appearance of friendliness. And this was just such an opportunity. Yes, but I don't understand why your case presented such a great opportunity.
Because of me, sir. Because of my beauty. And because of the loathsome, lewd curiosity of men who delighted in hearing my name bandied about in the court. The judge permitted the wildest and most lascivious speculations about my private life. I assure you, it was a sensation.
Oh, as usual, Juliana exaggerates. She took courtroom rhetoric for statements of fact when it was only designed to prove
To prove me a woman of low character and loose morals. And as for more courtroom rhetoric, why don't we go back and let this artist hear for himself what your fine Colonel Burr had to say.
Gentlemen of the jury, we come to the character of this woman. I remind you once again of the evening of the 3rd of December, when she and her intended, Levi Weeks, were at the Tammany Society Ball. You have the sworn testimony that she entertained not one, not two, but 3 young men on the upper floors of the Society's building. And all this, mind you, while her fiancé, this hard-working young man, was downstairs searching everywhere for the lady who had plighted her troth to him.
Levi, you heard those disgusting insinuations he made to the jury. How I raged when I heard those words.
And how bored I get when I hear you bring them up year after year, century after century, will it never end?
Only when I'm satisfied that my name has been cleared. You knew I was upstairs. You knew exactly where I was and with whom and what I was doing.
Colonel Burr never said...
Colonel Burr never said the truth. I thought it would be a lark to go upstairs and peep into the gaming rooms where you gentlemen spend so much of your time.
I told you that this was explained to both Colonel Burr and General Hamilton, and they both felt it would injure my defense.
By branding me harlot, or worse.
Juliana, you were dead.
And the dead can be slandered. But not with impunity. Oh, you found that out, didn't you, Levi?
Oh, hold on, you two, hold on. Now, Juliana...
Yes, Jim?
You told me you wanted me to paint you as you really are. And if you and Levi just continue to squabble, I'm beginning to see you as a shrew. You promised me the truth.
And I'm trying to get it for you. But this wretched excuse for a man persists in hiding the truth from you, and even after all these years deludes himself.
About what? Name one thing that has been said here that is not true.
Oh, do you recall these words?
Levi, the prosecution contends that you killed Juliana Sands in a fit of jealousy. Yet your sworn testimony indicates that you are not of a jealous disposition. You knew of some of her liaison with other men, yet you only had words. Is that not a just statement of your feelings?
But remember my answer to Colonel Burr. I didn't say I wasn't jealous. I said I didn't kill you.
You left the impression that you were a gentle man, when really, Jim, the reverse is true. And I will prove it. Do you remember the night of the Federalist Ball?
Was that young popinjay you were dancing with?
His name is William Gates.
Oh. Any relation to the general?
His nephew.
How did you meet him? Were you properly introduced?
Of course. He saw me standing at the punch table, introduced himself in a most genteel fashion, and asked me to dance.
And it never entered your head to refuse?
Why should I? with you off talking politics with some of your playfellows.
You know I don't like you dancing with other men.
Oh, does that include Colonel Burr?
Well, of course not. The Colonel is different.
Pray, tell me how.
Well, he's older. He knows me, and he... Well, you know what I mean.
Of course, dear heart. If you feel it's to your advantage for me to dance with a man, then it's permissible. But if I should find it entertaining to dance with someone, it is forbidden.
I tell you flatly, I don't want you dancing with other men.
And I tell you that until I am your wife, I shall dance with whom I please, unless you're at my side.
You'll do nothing of the kind. You'll behave like a proper lady, or you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Well, Levi, aren't you going to tell this delightful young artist the rest of the story? Or have you forgotten what happened later?
I lost my temper again.
It was more than that.
Well, I had warned you not to dance with anyone else, and when I saw you on the floor with that insufferable gait...
You rushed out, snatched me from his arms, and would have struck him and challenged him to a duel if you hadn't been forcibly restrained.
While you're at it, don't neglect to tell him that you enjoyed every minute of it.
Oh, it was exciting and romantic.
There, you see, sir, you hear? Well, I hear everything except the one thing I want to hear, and that is, did you kill her or didn't you?
He did.
I did not. Oh, come on now. What difference does it make at this time? How can it matter to either of you?
Levi, I think I've made a mistake.
Not for the first time, Juliana.
Oh, but he seemed so sensitive. And he was trying to paint the real me. I could feel it. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. I thought I'd finally found someone who understood.
Well, I've been trying, but you're not only unsubstantial, you've got a wildly mercurial personality.
Thank you. I shall always remember that. If you decide to continue with my portrait, I do hope you get my eyes right.
You're leaving?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, what about your crusade to clear your name? Have the world see you as you really are. Or were.
It will have to wait. But I have plenty of time.
Yes, but what about me? I mean, I must finish your portrait.
That will pass when we're no longer in contact.
Oh, no, don't go.
You better talk into that talk thing.
Just hold on until I answer this call.
I hate waiting.
Oh, it won't take a minute. Hello.
Jim, this is Lee. Remember me?
Yes, Lee. Look, I'm busy right now. Can I call you back?
No way. I've been trying to reach you for days. Where have you been?
Well, I've been right here. I've been working.
You took the phone off the hook, didn't you?
Lee, I'm sorry, but I really can't talk to you now.
Either talk to me or talk to a doctor.
What? You haven't.
I haven't, but Janice has. Remember Janice?
Oh, yes, of course. I remember Janice.
Janice? Should I be jealous?
Hey, quiet, will you?
What? Is there someone there with you?
No one. But what has Janice done?
She's spoken to her brother, the one who's a big-shot psychiatrist, and...
Oh, she had no right to do that.
She loves you, Jim. She's worried, and I agree she's got a right to be worried.
Goodbye. I told you I dislike waiting.
Hold on a second, Lee. Please be patient. Just a minute. You owe me a favor.
I owe you nothing. But I'll stay for a little.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Look, Lee, what's gotten into you and Janice?
I ask what's gotten into you. You shut yourself up. You turn off the phone. You hung up on doing the portrait of some strange dame, which isn't your style at all, and Janice and I are worried. We think you need help.
I really refuse to wait and listen to any more of this silly talk.
Please, it's my agent and best friend. Look, he's worried about me.
As am I.
I'm sorry, Lee. I just thought I heard someone at the door.
Oh, it's obvious, Jim. There's somebody there with you. Do you want to tell me who it is, or did Janice and her brother and I come up there?
No. Look, just give me... How long, Juliana? For the truth, how long?
The trial lasted a week.
Excuse me, please.
How fast can you work?
When I know the truth, I'll have you on canvas in a day.
Tell him the day after tomorrow.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Lee. Just leave me alone till the day after tomorrow, and you and Janice and the whole world can come and see me then.
The whole world. At last. The whole world will see Juliana as she truly is.
Perhaps our charming ghost is putting too much trust in a painting. After all, a painting, no matter how great a work of art, can present many faces to different people. But more importantly, can Jim Taxon find out where the truth lies in this tangled skein that hasn't been unraveled in more than a century? We'll be back with Act 3 shortly. I think I can qualify as somewhat of an authority on ghosts and ghost lore, and I've never heard of a ghost being reported in a spanking new high-rise office building or a condominium. No, the habitat of ghosts is almost always in the ancient relics or ruins that have stood for centuries. Today, in New York City's Soho district, there is an ancient well with a history, and, some say, with a ghost, which brings us to the horns of the dilemma on which Jim Taxon is impaled.
I'd made a commitment, and I intended to keep it. I dismissed the notion that there was anything wrong with my mind because I had accepted the fact that somehow I'd made contact with a ghost, a specter, or whatever you care to call it, of a woman who'd died in 1799. I realized, however, that painting her had become almost an obsession with me, and I was forced to face the possibility that she might be playing some devilish game that was robbing me of my creativity as an artist. I determined to find this out, so I picked up my brushes and turned to the latest canvas I'd started.
Oh, you poor dear mortal. You mustn't let me frighten you. All I want is to make myself whole.
Yes, that's what you've been telling me, but there seems to be some questions about your truthfulness. You must admit that at times you're mischievous.
I am what I am. But I'm also a woman wronged. And today, I promise you the absolute proof.
Does that mean another argument between you and Levi?
We will need Levi. But there'll be no argument about this. Will there, Levi? Levi?
I'm here, Juliana.
I want you to tell this gentleman quite calmly and without any evasion that you were the father of my unborn child.
I will tell him the facts. If it is true that you were pregnant at the time of your death, it's probable that
You're still trying to wriggle out of accepting responsibility. Tell him you fathered my child.
All right, cool it, Juliana. All I'm getting is more complications and further arguments.
You have every right to be annoyed. But it would be taken care of if this colonial clod would admit that he not only murdered me, but also my child when he threw me down that well.
It's indescribably frightening to witness an argument between apparitions. But that's exactly what Juliana's accusation touched off. The only way I could bring some semblance of order out of this eerie chaos was to threaten to leave. Neither of them seemed to want that.
I bring this matter of the child up now because it was a most important point at the trial. The prosecution claimed I was pregnant, which immediately labeled me wanton.
But I don't understand. If you were pregnant with Levi's child and you were going to be married...
Why can't you understand? You're sensitive enough to have made contact, but you cannot see how scandalous it was to be in my situation without being a respectable wife. I was an outcast. That was the main reason that my reputation had to be blackened still further.
No, you've lost me again.
The prosecution said that Levi had killed me because he had discovered he wasn't the father of my child and he didn't want to marry me.
That certainly was not true. I desperately wanted to marry you.
You did. But you killed me for quite another reason. But the defense attorneys easily persuaded Levi to allow them to make me out to be a wanton.
Did I ever actually deny the possibility I was the father?
Not you, Levi. You played the noble, put-upon gentleman.
Were you the father?
I'm pretty sure I was.
Pretty sure?
He was.
Well, now, Juliana, what about that all-day excursion you took to Harlem with General Gates' nephew?
Most of it was spent in the coach with 4 other people present.
All right, now, let's stop it right here. No more arguments between you two. I must hear about the night of the murder.
There was no murder.
I want to know what happened that night.
Tell him, Levi. Tell him about your first lie, your sworn testimony in the courtroom.
Oh, you've told me so much and argued so much. I don't remember what he said.
He said the last time he saw me was December 22nd. Isn't that what you told the court, Levi?
Yes.
And that was a lie, wasn't it?
Yes.
You really saw me Christmas Eve, didn't you?
I did.
And that was the night you killed me, wasn't it?
I did not kill you. Oh, why don't you stop the accusations and the denials, get to what happened, and let me decide?
Levi's already admitted that he lied about the last time he saw me.
What happened that night?
Oh, it was a beautiful night. Clear, with just a sliver of a moon, and all the stars winking like candles on a Christmas tree. We strolled along Green Street, holding hands. Remember, Levi?
Not likely I'll be allowed to forget, Juliana.
We ran our way to my house, and I said, Levi, we must set a date for our wedding.
You never cease to amaze me, my love. Your father won't even permit us to announce our engagement, and here you are talking about setting a date for our marriage.
You would not like your child to be born without a name, would you, Levi?
What are you saying?
I'm with child, Levi.
Are you sure?
Certain.
Oh, it's another one of your jests. A poor one, I must say.
I mean it. It's true.
But how can it? We haven't...
I am 2 months pregnant, dear heart.
2 months?
Yes. But what does that matter? What matters is that tomorrow, on Christmas Day, when you join us for our celebration, you tell my father that there will be no more shilly-shallying, that we love each other deeply, and we wish to be married as soon as possible.
You think he won't question this sudden, unseemly haste?
We are young and ardent. We've waited long enough. There's no more to be said.
Your father may have something to add.
I do believe you're afraid of him, Levi.
Nonsense.
Come, let's continue on our way. Ah, it's a lovely night, but I begin to feel a chill when we're not moving.
2 months. Were you not on that outing with young Gates about 2 months ago?
I thought we already had our quarrel about that.
Well, I think this news you've given me makes a difference.
I've always been honest with you, Levi, as with everyone.
Have you?
When have I not?
I cannot tell. And that's what eats at me.
You're thinking about my Harlem excursion with that silly young Gates, aren't you?
Yes.
And I used to be so proud of your jealousy.
Proud?
Well, perhaps not proud, but secretly I enjoyed it. It tickled my fancy that I should get you so annoyed and angry over trifles. I was wrong.
Yes.
And so were you, to take my little flirtation seriously.
And now you tell me you're with child.
Levi, just suppose... Well, I mean, you see this well?
Yes.
Just suppose it were a wishing well. Do you know what I would wish?
What?
That you knew me well enough to know that I truly love only you. You have no cause for jealousy. That would be my wish.
That I would wish that you were more like the other ladies in deportment.
You wouldn't love me if I were all languishment and easy to tears. Levi, only you alone can be the father of the child I carry. But did you hear me?
I heard you. I wish I could believe you.
All right. You wish to believe the worst? Then you may as well hear it. You want to believe it, so I'll tell you what you want to hear. Not the truth, but what you're determined to have for heaven only knows what reason.
Oh, Juliana, stop.
Oh, no, it's too late, Levi. Yes, we did. We went to Harlem, the Gates boy and I. We walked along the riverbank away from the other people and found...
Oh, you victim.
Levi, you're hurting me. Let go of me.
You to play with me? I'll scrap you till you beg for mercy.
Oh, Levi, the well... pressing against my back.
Don't know what's true or false when you...
Levi, careful, I'm falling.
Juliana, I didn't mean for you to fall.
Well, Mr. Portrait Painter, now you know the truth you've been seeking. Tell me, is he not a murderer?
I don't know.
Not know? How can you not know?
You see, Juliana? It's all for naught. He's heard everything, and he's...
No, not everything. He hasn't heard the verdict. nor what my father said in the court. He must hear that.
Oh, it's useless. It's a waste of time.
And what else do we have but time, Levi Weeks? What else?
Gentlemen of the jury, you have reached the verdict of not guilty. A verdict with which I heartily concur. The jury is dismissed with the thanks of the court, and the defendant, Levi Weeks, is freed.
Now you will hear me, and I shall not remain silent. The defendant may go free, but you, Alexander Hamilton, and you, Aaron Burr, will be forever accursed for besmirching the name of my lovely daughter, for destroying the name and character of a sinless young woman. You are damned. I call upon the higher court, the just God in heaven, to see that you are punished for this affront to all virtue.
Remove this man from the court. Take him, I say.
And you, a judge who judges not, you, sir, will also feel the weight of my curse, now and forever.
And now, painter, you have the truth, all of it. How will you paint me?
Truly, as I saw you and see you clearly, a lovely, laughing, hazel-eyed girl with glints of mischief dancing in them.
And it will be seen by the world?
Yes, I hope so. I think it will, because I feel it will be the best work I've ever done.
Bravo. At last the world will see me as a woman wronged, not as I was portrayed in the court. I will be free.
And I, Juliana? Will I be left to bear the guilt? Unjustly also, as you know, painter. I never meant to harm her.
I don't know, Levi. I'm an artist. I don't stand in judgment.
But tell me, tell us, what do you truly think is right?
The same as before, Levi. The sins that you do 2 by 2, you pay for 1 by 1.
People today don't believe in the power of curses. But let's look at what we know. We know there was such a trial. We also know there was such a curse pronounced. We also know that Aaron Burr killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel on the heights of Weehawken, New Jersey. We know, too, that Burr was later accused of treason and forced to flee the country. I'll be back shortly to tell you what happened to the judge. We come to the judge who presided over the trial of Levi Weeks, accused of the murder of Juliana Sands. The trial took place in 1800. 29 years later, on a December evening in 1829, the judge walked out of his hotel on Lower Broadway and was never seen again. Something to think about until we meet again. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Patricia Elliott, Court Benson, and William Griffiths. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
There's been more violence in Japan in connection with a campaign by leftists against the new Tokyo International Airport. This is Doug Poling reporting on the CBS radio network. Police say about 10 radicals used steel pipes to smash the glass doorway of a hotel owned by Japan Airlines near the new airport and then threw firebombs into the lobby. The fire was put out and no one was hurt. Just a day earlier, the government said the $2.6 billion airport will not open on schedule because of about $500,000 damage done by radicals to the control tower. The airport is about 40 miles east of Tokyo. It's long been a subject of controversy in Japan because of large amounts of land taken from farmers to build the facility. There is also some opposition because of environmental concerns. President Carter has wound up a busy day in Venezuela, the first stop on his four-nation tour. Mr. Carter was hosted at a dinner Tuesday evening by Venezuelan President Carlos Andrés Pérez, who has developed a personal friendship with the American chief executive. Earlier, the two had private talks. In Caracas, National Security Advisor Zbigniew Brzezinski briefed reporters on one item that was discussed.
The two presidents, first of all, did talk about Panama, and the President of the United States, President Carter, assured President Perez of his determination to make every effort to obtain ratification, and he shared with him the feeling that Perez expressed regarding the central importance of these treaties for our relationship with this part of the world and more generally with the developing world.
The two presidents also discussed human rights and oil prices. Venezuela is the leading foreign oil supplier to the United States in the Western Hemisphere. Before moving on to Brazil on Wednesday, President Carter will make a speech to the Venezuelan Congress. Many Americans believe the winter of 1978 was a bad one. Just wait until 1981, according to Joseph Gudovich, a science writer and student of long-range weather forecasting. He says we're in for a deep freeze in 81. In fact, says Gudovich, we're in for a generally chilly year.
We'll have summerless summers like we had in 1861, and blizzards such as we had in 1888. And what I'm saying is that all previous records for weather extremes and extremes of cold, prolonged cold, will have been broken.
Gudovich says throughout the 1980s, the winters will be bad ones, things like 20-foot snowdrifts and weeks of constant sub-zero weather. A new poll shows 62% of the people surveyed disapprove of the way President Carter is doing his job, while only 36% expressed approval. The survey by ABC News and the Lewis Harris Organization represents a dramatic shift over the past year in the way people feel about how Mr. Carter is doing his job. According to a similar poll in March of last year, Mr. Carter enjoyed a 67% to 21% approval rating. The American dollar continues to slide on the foreign exchange market in Japan. In Wednesday morning's trading, the dollar hit another record low, falling to 222.50 yen before recovering slightly. Some dealers said the Bank of Japan bought a small amount of dollars, but others said they detected no government intervention. A federal judge in Houston has sentenced 3 former policemen to 1 year in prison. They were convicted of violating the civil rights of a Mexican-American man who was beaten and drowned while in their custody. The government had contended the man was thrown into the water by one of the policemen. Mexican-American groups were unhappy with the sentences, saying the former law enforcement officers got off too lightly. This is Doug Poling, CBS News.